Yo, what's up? What's up, good people? It's your boy Carcino here. Want to thank all those who made it, all those who showed up. Now it's time to get what you've asked for, which is the album review for Magic 3. This is the final version of this 3-part series, 2 chapters. They did the King Disease and then they did the Magic series. And what the Magic series is basically the mixtapes, what would be mixtapes of the King Disease albums. Now, in 3 years, they have put out at least 6 albums, I believe, all 6 in 3 years. That's quite amazing amount of work to put out. And it's just been a great ride for hip hop when Nas don't really have to do it. He don't. Hit the like button coming through the door. So I made this subscriber only for the comment section because I want my day ones to get involved. And if you just happen to see it and you want to get involved in the chat, just subscribe, and in about 5 minutes, you should be able to chat. Yes, sir. My name is Carcino for Life. Don't forget, we have the Patreon, Carcino for Life. We have Cash App, that is Carcino. If you want to donate to support the channel, you could like, share, and subscribe like it says in the banner below. Banner below. Now, I had to sit with the album. Now, I listened to it over the weekend. And if I'd have started off, and if you ask anybody what's their favorite song, you're going to have so many different selections. That's how you know you got a great album. My favorite song switched from day to day. When it first came out, the Lil Wayne and Nas song, that was my favorite. Then Fever, then Tisk, then Superhero Status, Speechless 3. And now I love that feeling. That's my favorite song. So if I did this review too early, it would change. Jay-Z couldn't do Magic. It's just not his type of thing. Now, when we look at Nas's albums, normally his first song sets the tone. It set the stage of what the album's going to be. So when you listen to Nas songs, you automatically know, boom, this is what it is. From the inception, boom. So his first song normally hits you and gets you on board. That was normally his formula. You got to have the hip hop song that get the people on board, to get them riding with you right away. Right. Fever was that song. Fever comes out like a fever pitch. The energy level, everything about it is perfect. This is how you want to enter your album. To everybody who craft an album, it's not just making songs. You're making theater. You're making a piece of work. So you're trying to make a project and put it together as one collective, cohesive unit. But now everybody's making singles and just putting a bunch of singles together and making a playlist. This was, Nas don't record in a playlist style. He never did. there is a theme to the album. So as you can see and you can tell from the sounds, it's the theme is different from the Magic series than it is from King's Disease. You could separate them. They're not the same. But if another artist did it, they would all sound the same, right? I forgot about Jodeci Member. Jodeci Member is a banger too. They used to think I was a Jodeci member. Ain't you Devontae Swain? That's funny. Because I did have some people back in the day who thought Nas looked like somebody from Jodeci. That's back in the day, 94, 95. You see, Nas wasn't a household name yet. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You see, Magic 2 to me was underperformed where the other ones did. Like this took it way above Magic 2. It's not even close. This is way better than Magic 2. Like I said, it's brilliant. It's thought-provoking, introspective album. And sonically, the samples, everything. And you're like, it's back to the soul sound. That's what the magic is. It's mostly mixtape vibe. And now it's just going off the samples, just riding it, one behind another. And Hit Boy knows, like, when Nas is in that mode, he basically keeps him there. It was like that ends, here come another one, boom, here come another one, boom, come another one. But as this went on, because that Tisk is great also. You know, you look at Tisk, you go, man, I love that too. So when he started his album off, he hit him with like the first 7 songs are incredible. So you start sitting with yourself like, okay, there it is. You know, like this album's done. Out of 15 joints, you got the first 7. I would say the only song, No Tears, would probably be the only one I really wouldn't listen to that much. But No Tears ain't bad either. So this is what I'm saying. But out of all those superhero status, Tisk, Fever, I love this feeling, which is the song I'm listening to right now, every day, every minute of the day. Man, that sample alone is a monster. Never Doubt. I'ma love you off in the morning. To love you off in the morning. I was like, oh, he can't help but kill this. As soon as I heard the sample, I said, oh, Nas finna kill this. This is like an alley-oop. Oh, yeah, we're going to open up the panel. So everybody can get in and talk about what they liked about the album. Yeah, we're going to open up the panel today. Thank you. Appreciate the love and support. See, this is what I'm saying about real hip hop. When you're a real hip hop artist, a real hip hop head, you know what's what. You know you want to get down. Yeah, I mean, Nas talk about what he liked the most. Based on the true events, 1 and 2, I really wasn't feeling those. So if I gotta go based on the true events, 1 and 2, I can scrap that if I wanted to. I mean, if I had to take songs off that I wouldn't listen to or probably wouldn't listen to again, Pretty Young Girl, it's okay, but I wouldn't say it's one of my best. No Tears and Based on True Events 1 and 2. Uh, Sitting with My Thoughts is dope. Reminds me of old school Nas. Blue Bentley, I don't really listen to. Japanese Soul Bar is straight. I can listen to that. Speechless Part 2, Jodeci Member. Then, of course, one ain't Kendrick Nas and hit. You know what that is. So, uh, yeah, I mean, I liked it and it ended. I think this is one of his best works since King's Disease 3. That EPMD, we back in business. You know, when that hit, I was gone. That was it. That was my song for that whole year. Then they did a remix with Eminem, and I'm like, for what? But yeah, I mean, it's great storytelling, but it's nothing I'm really. It didn't hit me, you know. Mm-hmm. He said that was only 2 albums ago. I know, but they coming, dude. They coming. He dropped like 3 albums this year. Seems like in 1 year he dropped 3 albums. Eminem ruined that damn song. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Did Nas get bodied by Lil Wayne on the song? Hell no, he didn't. Nas owned that song. Wayne was spitting. He wasn't doing no goofiness. He knew he had to bring it, but hell no, he didn't get on the song. Look, 3 albums in 10 months. Yeah, but I mean, this is a brilliant body of work. As a collective, this is probably his best. I'm gonna say it's probably better than King's Disease 3. To be honest, it far exceeded like anything else he was doing. This is far exceeded that. It's an instant classic. You know, like I'm just saying. I'm not even talking about Grammys and all that, but this is here is a album you could ride with, vibe with. It's that soul sound. It was like we going on a journey, different flows on the track. And Nas once again shows you he doesn't need 60, 50, 75 different people on his album. He don't need to make a feature album, a compilation album. He could just be Nas. And that's good enough. That's just what it is. Oh, by far, this is the best album put out this year. Hands down. Magic 2 is not even in the room with this one. I know. And I'm still listening. Like some of his best storytelling, they saying is on um based on a true story 1 and 2. Like you got to give it a chance. So I really haven't had a chance to listen to it. Jay-Z can rhyme for 6 hours and won't be able to out top. Nas is 16. I haven't, maybe they'll grow on me. I haven't really had time to sit down and vibe with the Based on True Events Part 1 and 2 yet. Because mostly I've been riding in the car, listening to the song. So I really haven't listened to Based on the Truths but once and twice. Other than that, I've been playing my hits. Yeah, whenever they said that, when Eminem was like, and they say content, I don't even know what that means. This is what we mean, Eminem. This is why I say you're not the greatest rapper of all times. You lack substance. You lack content. Anybody can rap some words together and make them sound beautiful. Anybody can do that. I mean, you're one of the great at putting some words together, but having context into that. When I get off 2 hits of X, my disc slips and disconnects till I walk around here with a twisted neck, but still disrespect the whole person that disrespect. This cold is killing me. I know I appear flaky, but they make me. It's they who ache me and say they can take me. It's they who legs I break and make achy. It's they who mistake me, make me so angry. You see? That all rhymes. But where is this going? You see? Where is it going? Oh, absolutely. I think Nas can rap whenever he wants, but the fact that he don't have to do it and choose to do it puts him in a whole different space creatively. I wasn't vibing with it right away. Based on a true story, I really wasn't getting into those songs. But like I said, it's still early. Those are songs I could play later and end up liking more. I didn't like what's the name when I first heard it. I didn't. It's a lot of songs that you listen to, you don't really like them at first. Like Speechless Part 2. When I first heard that, I didn't really like that. I like Jodeci member. And I was like, hey, Speechless Part 2. I'm really feeling that. Then I played it again when I was riding back, and I was like, oh, this is all right. Japanese Soul Bar, I wasn't really listening to that until about 5, 6 hours ago. I was like, man, Japanese Soul Bar is all right. But based on true events, man, first of all, the song is like 3 years long. That's one thing that was taking me out of it. I'm like, this is going on forever. Then part 2 follow it right up. That's going on for, that's a whole album. 1 and 2 together, shoot, I'm like, these stories are going in together, and I'm thinking of it as one song, but they actually split up into 2. But I'm thinking it's the same song and the beat changed. That's it. Like it's one song. But I'll give it another play. Maybe, maybe it's something I'm missing. Yeah, so we'll invite y'all up. The super chat worked, but I wanted to let my subscribers get in here. Y'all should have the opportunity to come in here and do this. Yeah, so you've all been invited to come up. I put the link in there. Oh yeah. The only person that could do that and get away with that was Cappadonna. He wasn't even a member of the Wu-Tang. He just came up as a guest and just murked it. You heard other raps before, but kept waiting for the son of songs. I keep dance hall strong. Beats not worthy of my cause. A prolonged extravaganza. Time sits still. No propaganda. Be weary of the skill as I breathe forth the music. Make love to your eardrum. Dedicate the rap, nigga. Beware to feel some. Lebanon, Don Malcolm X, B Threat. CD Massacre. Murder your cassette. Woo! Man, I never forget when we heard Donna get off. When we heard Cappadonna get off. That was amazing. Yeah, win awards, man. That was crazy. Oh yeah, Raekwon wanted Nas to join up and link up with him. But if it was written didn't blow, Nas would have been a Wu-Tang member. He'd have linked up with them. He'd have linked up with Raekwon. He fired a warning shot at who? Yep, CD Massacre, Murder to Cassette, Shut the Shot Down. You ain't heard nothing yet. One man rap trying to get it. Put me in your chamber and watch me coming into your chamber like Freddy into Dream. Some of the beats might be too gloomy. Okay. Oh, I thought y'all might want to come up. I ain't seen nobody jump up yet. Okay. That's what's up. But thank you, Chuck M. No, but see, you enjoy it though when you listen to the album, you know? Some of it is inspiring to make people go rap. That's what it was about. Like some people used to go grab a pad and pen, be like, I'm writing to this. You know, it's a deep project, more than all the other ones. See, this takes me back to the 90s. The sound, the souls and the samples. See, mostly people, you gotta get these samples cleared now. It's a lot more serious. They'll try to take your whole everything. Mm. No. We created this for everybody else. That's the album most people that's the album most people look to get in. Right. Hey, Tyrese,
Yeah.
it's a funniest thing. Everybody died for me to make this, and then I open up the panel and nobody wanted to jump in.
No, for real. Seriously, that sounds like some people scared to show their face. There's 1,000 people in
I
here
mean,
though.
they
They
ain't gotta show their face. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all wanted me to do this, and I was like, I'm gonna do it on the panel so that they can all jump in and talk about the album, what they thought.
I thought the album was all right. He's a mature, it's more of a mature album. You're not gonna hear this in the club, of course. It's more of
Oh,
a, it's like a introspective album to me. He didn't really have no club bangers. It's more of I'll say a soft listen. Nas, he came really for the adults. This ain't this grown folks music. What Melvin said.
yeah.
this grown,
Grown
this
folks.
grown, this
Yeah,
grown
what
folks.
you know about this, youngster?
See, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm considering this album. But he
Mm.
did a good job though. He didn't just like come out sloppy. Like he ain't just come out here like on some Jay-Z. Like I'm just still acting like I'm young, like y'all, even though you look old with dreads. His hairline ain't receded. I got a lot of questions for Jay-Z, but
Man, if somebody grab that and pull that wig off his head, boy, they gonna be like,
for real.
right, gonna have a bald spot. You gonna have the old bland bald spot. You gonna have a Jordan going on over there.
Oh Lord. You don't think that's his hair? He said that ain't his hair. He said that's fake hair. He got weaves in it. That's some tracks.
Man, Jay about 60 years old. With his hair, he been having a low cut forever. When all of a sudden he could grow a whole fro out. Get the hell out of here. And
I
ain't
ain't even see him with no afro.
no
That's what's
gray
crazy.
strands. No gray strands nowhere in the damn hair. Hairline. Man, take that lion wig off.
Oh Lord. So the question that I really seen in the panel that everybody wanted to ask you, man, do you think Nas is you think his catalog is better than 50 Cent, or would you consider like that's just a bad comparison?
50 Cent got a short catalog, really. So yeah, I would take Nas catalog.
Oh, that's how you feeling? You don't
Mm.
think it's worth much?
I love Fifth catalog, but like I listen to a lot of Fifth songs. I'm a huge 50 Cent fan. G
Man.
Unit and all them, but they were all linked together at one time. So, but yeah, man, you got to look at it. Illmatic, it was written. I am Nostradamus, man, all the way down. Stillmatic, God's Son, Street's Disciple. I got all that, man.
Right until he made Hip Hop Is Dead, that's when Nas kind of just sunk. Because for the young perspective, like from the young audience, we saw Nas, it was like hip hop is dead. Everybody was like, we looked at him like he the anti what we trying to promote, like the youth of hip hop. He's the anti that. When he came out with that album, we just looked at him like the enemy.
They could have, but the damn songs wasn't the enemy. I tell you.
You will never hear Nas in the club. You will never hear Nas in the club.
No, you won't. I mean, I heard Ether in the club. That was it. But no, even when he made the club songs, they wasn't playing Nas in the club. Damn. So that's just the truth.
It's the truth. That's how you gonna serve it. So you saying there was no Nas song that you ever heard in the Chicago club, like just ringing out?
If I Rule the World, that was it. And I think they played Hate Me Now. That's it. You can hate me now. I swear to God, Uchi Wally was played more in the club.
That was a nasty record.
Yeah,
He wasn't
Nas
even
don't
on
have
the record.
club bangers.
Right. Uchiwali was played in the club. They still play Uchiwali in the club. To this
That's a
day,
nasty song.
Uchiwali
They talk
played.
about artists today, but y'all, that is a nasty song. If you go back and listen to that, that is a nasty song Nas came out with. I was like, this what we
Nas
gonna
ain't come
do?
out with it.
Mm.
Yeah, that little he gonna say it's Queen. It's just the bridge. It's the bridge.
That's who it was. It was the Bravehearts. Nas ain't even on the original record. If you go play Uchiwali right now on that album, on that Queensbridge album, Nas is not on that song. Nas is only in the video. When they made the video, Nas got a verse on the video.
That's back when videos actually mattered.
Yeah, video. I mean, that's the thing. The song was so hot, they just had to have Nas on it. So Nas didn't even write a verse. Nas just got on the record and just started talking. He just freestyled it. Man, we got girls here at 6 in the morning. They ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. Like that, he just created a verse. That's why when Jay was like, "You had the worst verse on the whole damn song," because he wasn't originally on the song. It's like your bodyguard's Uchiwali verse was better than yours.
Oh Lord!
Because Horse had a great verse. Like everybody, the song they wrote it. It was their song. They created it. Nas was nowhere on the record.
That's why I don't do that. See, he should have did what he did with Biggie in the studio. He should just say, "I'm gonna sit out." Like when Biggie was making "Give Me the Loot," when Nas said, "I ain't gonna jump on this because I ain't finna embarrass myself." This what he should have did. The same thing. Like, all right, I feel.
No, but they need him to sell it. Nas got to be on the record to sell it. So that's why when they was finna get the studio and everybody finna put the money behind it, they were like, "Well, Nas, you got to get on the record." But it was like, this record is hot. But it was like, yeah, but Nas ain't on it. Like, Nas, you got to get on this record. So now we can say Nas in the Braveheart. You know, Nas got to get on it. So Nas like, all right.
Man, you already know. I'm going to be real with you, Cino.
So,
like,
Cino.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cino, let me ask you, which series you think was better, KD or Magic?
It's hard to say because they so different. King's Disease is more like professional. That's more commercial. You would say these are commercial songs. This is more mixtape. So the mixtape is always gonna have a different street vibe than the commercial records. It's just like if you look at 50 Cent, you look at some of his best work, those mixtapes was crushing. So I love mixtape 50 better than studio album 50. So, you know, when you make an album, you gotta think what's gonna be the radio hit. This gonna be the single we putting out. This here, this here hot. Like if you look at Get Rich, Dr. Dre ain't do damn near none of the album.
I was gonna say that too. He only did In the Club.
Yeah.
And that really wasn't for him. That was D12's record. That was
right. He did so much little stuff on there. They just did the 20th anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying. Did y'all watch that? That was crazy.
Yeah.
On the 20th anniversary, they had everybody who contributed on the song, and most of these songs was already done. And they was like, man, Fifth had already had that song done. Like dudes from the hood was making the record and coming up with the beat.
See, that's
dude made High Till I Die. That's like a dude from the hood, and he on the album with Dr. Dre. He's like, man, my song is on there with Dr. Dre, dog. We made that song almost like a year ago, and we kept that in the vault. And he was like, 50 was just putting it in the vault. Like, all right, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna hold this one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put this to the side. We recorded that. Yeah, I'm gonna hold that. So don't get this beat to nobody else. You know, I'm gonna hold this because I'm gonna use it. And sure enough, he was like, I'm gonna use that song, put High Top Down there. And that's how he was doing with all these. And Many Man came up. Dre ain't do none of these. I'm like, Dre ain't do none of these beats.
But didn't he do the Chronic like that?
Yeah, the Chronic was done by damn near Daz. Daz did
who did the 21 Question beat?
21 Questions. I forgot who did that. They had him on there. No, that was Scott Storch, I think. I think it was Scott Storch.
I
Because
know
they had
Nate Dogg, R.I.P. He killed that song. He made 50
yeah, they had to
Yeah,
get
he did, bro.
they just had the album, the song almost didn't make the album because the beginning of the record, that one sample, it had to get approved. And it's one of the last samples ever approved. It was one of the last samples ever approved before the person died. He died like right after he almost, like, he gave approval for that sample. And that was like the last sample he ever like cleared or did anything. And I don't know if that was Isaac Hayes or somebody passed away. Right? Whoever sample that was, they died like right after that.
So if you go back in hindsight and you look at 50's albums, that's why I'd be like, if you compare it to Nas, his 50 Cent's
That was
albums have
Barry
more
White.
impact.
That was Barry White. That's who it was. Barry White. He gave approval for that, and then he died. Like, because he was sick at that time too, and then he gave approval for them to get that put on 21 Questions. Just the beginning.
R.I.P. Barry. He was one of the greats.
Yeah.
Barry. I don't see so many
Oh,
people.
you said it was Dirty Swift. Okay, Dirty Swift did 21 Questions. Okay. Because I know Scott Storch did another one. But yeah, on that was one of the most powerful things ever when they did that reunion. You found out how much Dre didn't have nothing to do.
I think he did that on purpose to kind of shine Dre, because like I think 50 still ain't let it go about what Dre allowed the game to do to him. Kind of destroyed G Unit, because it was like you could wear G Unit clothes and it was cool. Then the game kind of crushed it. It was like not, and then it was like, nah, that ain't cool.
You know, Game is a West Coast artist. Dre is West Coast. He eat more off Game. Game ain't signed to Shady. He signed to Aftermath. So Dre eat more off Game. See, he only get a portion of 50 Cent. So he don't get as much off 50 as he do with Game. So that's why Game is like more important to Dre at that time, because he's like, look, if we did 50 like that, now you help me get Game up there. So he was like, I'll put him with G Unit, and then we'll eat off him. Like, help me get Game up. Because Game is in the club video. He been on the label.
Yeah, I remember he in the blue headband. That's crazy. That's another. But I'm saying, but think about it. Like, don't you think he did that on purpose? Like, for the reunion, like, I'm doing this to show y'all Drain. The reason why I'm hot, nigga. I'm hot because me. He ain't give me no hot beats like the Game.
It really was telling the story of the album.
He said that's the truth. He ain't lying.
Right. Everybody who contributed, even Dre is on there. So yeah.
But here's the thing. If Dre would have put his name on it, that would have allowed guys like Irv Gotti to block 50. So that's why he joined up with M and Dre. Is like, okay, I'm joining up with them so Irv can't block me.
Exactly. So that was the thing. They couldn't use their influence because they had the machine behind them. They had Interscope. Them were the giants. They got Eminem, Dre. You with the giants. So you ain't gonna be able to stop them.
Ja Rule, if I'm telling you, Ja Rule should have kept making them songs 50 hated. I would have 50 hated them songs I was making that was making me millions of dollars. I would have kept making them. Me and Ashanti would have had 4 more hits. We would have kept doing it. But he wanted to kept making gangster rappers. I was like, why'd you do that?
That wasn't what did Giant. What did Giant was going to battle 50 now. He ain't built for that. 50 is built for that.
That's what I'm saying. He should never. But 50 was like, he kept baiting them. Like, you saw it. He came down to Atlanta, sought them up, got on the radio station. Oh yeah, I sought them Ja. Like, you baited me. He was 6'9" before 6'9". Like, Ja was not talking about 50.
They told him, like, look, don't diss Ja Rule. He had did it on the mixtapes already. So it was like, don't do that on the albums and all that. They didn't want him making an album dissing Ja. So he was like, all right, cool. We ain't going to diss Ja on the album. So they wasn't even finna diss Ja Rule. Ja Rule assumed that he was and kept bragging in interviews. Yeah, I stabbed him. Yeah, we stabbed him up.
Because this
Yeah,
man just
man,
snatched
we
your
hit
chain and had a whole video with it on. He snatched Ja Rule chain in the club and just literally had a video with it on. Like, I won't believe you murder. He had your chain on, nigga, wearing it. What you think is gonna
Yeah,
happen when he signed with Dre? He better diss me. He better diss me.
yeah, the true story was more crazier than that. Like they had Spiff blocked into a hotel room. Like it was crazy. It
Yeah,
went
they had
down.
to show APD up out there. They had to get him out there. I know the story, but
Yeah. He went like it was crazy because Ja had those. He had those little baseball bats, like those little mini bats. They were like passing them out, and it had a little string on it. And you could like put it around your wrist, and you could like spin it around. And he was spinning that little bat, and he was up there telling Phil, "Yo, you better tell your man to get back my watch," because he got robbed by somebody from his own hood that he knew. You know, that was the thing. He just came home from jail, and dude came home like, "Yo, man, y'all doing that? This the dude? You the guy now, and this and that." Well, look, man, you got to get some money or something, because I ain't gonna be out here starving, and I know you ain't built like that. The dude was like, "What?" He was like, "Dog, I don't even want to do this to you, but you know, just give me what you got." And dude, he took Ja Rule's watch. And you know, took some snaps off of him. So, and he's somebody from Southside Jamaica, Queens, just like Fifth. Fifth know him just like he know him. Like no,
sticker boys, no sticker boys. Sticker boys.
Yeah, he gonna walk up to Fifth with the bat like he punking somebody. Yo, man took that watch, so you better get it back for me.
50 said, black.
Like, what?
With the 5 fingers straight to the face.
Stole Ja Rule right in his mouth.
But Ja always tell the story so different. He's like, man, he hit me one time, I brushed off and I got with him. Like, that's not what I heard.
He blasted the baseball cap off him. Ja had a cap and he had that bat in his hand. Yo, you better turn it up. Blast that cap.
Get my hand. Oh no!
Dog, then he want to act like, oh man, he socked me, I socked him back or whatever.
Well, he did try to
I'm like, dog, you trying to pull that man's shirt. The reason why you hit him is because you put his shirt over his face where he couldn't see.
Yeah, he grabbed his shirt. His man's jumped in. Because when he hit him, when he hit him, the guy who Fifth was with, I forgot who that guy, he tried to grab Fifth. See, that's what he was like trying to break it up. Like, oh no, like he tried to grab Fifth from behind. That's why Fifth be like, look, don't grab me. Like anybody in this situation, if you with me, don't grab me. Dude, he grabbed 50. So Fifth would have really did some more damage to Ja when he blasted him in the face.
He tried to go forward. He tried to fight. He tried to keep fighting.
Right. Everybody got in there. Ja was on the ground. He dropped, Ja hit the floor. Then he came back up like, whoa! He got back, got with dude, came over the top with the damn bat. He's swinging over 2 people. Like Fifth trying to pull away from people. So that's how his shirt got up there. He didn't pull Fifth's shirt over his head. People was pulling. Fifth was trying to get away from people. That's
so
how
he's trying to snatch back from them.
Yeah, so he's trying to swing the bat over the top and hit Fifth. Because
he got to look good somehow, boy.
People trying to hit him in the
Carcino, what would you do if 50 hit you in the club while you was with your girl? Like your girl's watching you. You just got hit. You just got knocked on your back. You gotta get up and do something. I don't care. You gotta do something. I would have seen him at the hotel too. He can leave.
It was a motel. So they
burnt that thing down, boy.
They was out of the motel. So he went right to where Fifth Motel was. The door was locked, and then they kicking, trying to knock the door down.
Boy, they tripping, boy. We in Atlanta. The only thing I would have did was set a fire. He'd have came out.
Yeah, he pushed the bed up against the door.
barricade yourself in there. I'm gonna do you just like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do you dirty in there. No,
And
you
he
can't
was
hit me in
like,
the club
they
like
came
that.
in, it's like he had made a weapon. He had made a weapon and everything, so people gonna die.
I got some gasoline and put it in the bottle, kid.
Came in that room was gonna get. So the cops showed up and they came and arrested. But man,
Boy, we been looking like the mob outside on him.
Man, nobody hit me up. He was putting on the whole show.
Confirm this story for me, please. What happened you told the story what happened in that studio. I keep hearing two stories. First, you got Black Child talking about, oh, we was in the studio, we got into a fight, and somebody bumped into the light switch, and the lights went off. Then somebody on the other side was like, they came in and they cut the lights off, and then we was in the dark just fighting.
I mean, somebody reaching for
Black
a gun.
Child
Right
put it the right way. That's exactly what happened. Somebody bumped into the lights and it went off. They was everybody was like fighting. Boom, 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 boom. As soon as they got up there, they just started swinging and fighting.
You know what it is. You know what you did. You know what you did.
Because G Unit was up there and Prize was like tired of John running his mouth. Man, that sucker, man. Yeah. He gonna
that'd been me. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm man. I had him. He lucky, man. Prize was just like,
I'm proud.
All this man, they right upstairs, man. You doing
he
all
probably was smoking a joint while he told him that. He was smoking a blunt while he told him that. He was smoking a fat joint. He was
like you doing all this smoking, they right upstairs. You doing all this you want to do, man. I would have did him like this. It's like,
they upstairs. What you gonna do?
They right upstairs.
What you finna do?
Doing all this talking. They right upstairs. If you gonna do something, then do it.
Carcino, you can't tell me you would never did what Praz did in that situation. Like, you can't tell me you wouldn't have. If Yo's in there talking like that.
If somebody front, I'm just going to let them keep fronting.
Nah, yo, if they right up there like
I ain't gonna instigate them to go do nothing like that. That's on them.
That's on them. Like, I ain't finna instigate that. Like, no.
No, I'm going to tell him, like, yo, he right there, yo. You talking real hard, but he right there, though. That's the op. He right there. He look pretty comfortable.
He gonna fall hard. That's it.
And then Benzino talking about some. Oh, I was there that night. They put 50 in my car. I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell did he got to do with the story?
Hey man, it was a big
Benzino.
Oh, Benzino. He said 50 got in his car. I don't even know about that.
Like he took him to the hospital when he got stabbed. They trying to make it seem like he was bleeding everywhere. He like, dude, I got worse riding my pedal bike.
Man, Benzino probably said that on Vlad to get some money. You know, he telling extra stories that he don't know nothing about. You know, got to get paid.
I think he might have been in the elevator with Fifth. I don't think he went with him to the hospital. I don't know. Because Fifth was on the elevator holding his side. And he was on there, and one person jumped in with him. And he was holding his side, but he was mad as hell, and he wasn't talking. And I think he asked him what happened to him. He just looked at him, didn't talk. So he was mad. But what happened? But the Fifth had it. But if he had a pistol up there with him, they would have been aired out. Every single last one of them.
Man, I'm gonna be real with you though.
Leo already said that. He's like, dog, if we would have got to that gun, we probably wouldn't be here right now.
We ain't gonna be millionaires. We gonna be property. Yeah. Stay property, baby. Stay property. New York having guns not
fighting, and somebody end up bumping into the wall. So that's somebody got like pushed.
But Ja whole approach to the situation was stupid to me because I always look at it from an artist situation. Like, okay, what was making me successful? I was successful making duets with R&B artists, so I would have kept collabing, doing the thing that irritated you while you was healing up from them 9 shots. When you was hearing "What's Love Got to Do with This" while you was healing up, yeah, bro, I would have kept making more songs like that. And would have kept.
But here's the thing. You couldn't make more songs like that. Why? Because the streets was like, man, 50 right. You soft as hell.
Hey, what y'all call Drake? How long did we call Drake soft? I heard Carcino call that man suicide music. He said he
But
made suicide
Drake is
music.
not from the streets. Drake is not from the streets. He
Right,
can do that.
Tell
right.
me I'm lying if I heard you say that. I'm like, I've heard him say
That was back when he first came out.
See, you remember that, right?
Of course, I remembered. I said it. I'm like the best I ever had. I just wanna be successful. I'm like, damn, this dude is depressed.
Look at his album cover. Got his head all down. That Take Care album. He like, look at this. Look, it looks sad.
Right, he's depressive music. Oh, it's damn depressive music.
But that's what I'm saying. A soft rapper can last in hip hop. Like MC Hammer couldn't survive if hip hop didn't like just say we gonna go against him instead of like Run DMC. They were the same thing, except they just didn't dance. That's just the only thing they were missing.
No,
And then he was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go the hardcore route. And I was like, wow.
He started listening to people. And that ruined him. When he came out with the Headhunter, he got on a do-rag and sunglasses. I said, what the hell going on with that?
Oh, it wasn't a do-rag, it was a beanie. He had on a beanie with Headhunter on the top of it. I was like,
I hate the song Holla Holla because he was out there not trying to do no duets. I was like, I hate the song Holla Holla, dog. Like, I can't get over this Holla Holla. Like, I just did not like that song. So he should have kept doing that R&B. Down chick, he should have kept doing that. I need my chicks to ride on you, dog.
Holla Holla was his first hit.
That was the one I hated when he first came out. I was like, oh yeah, he's
Holla Holla.
Oh yeah,
and then they kept running up on X. It's like holla sound like something you would do. It was like and one more person come up to me saying holla sound like my record.
White people confusing us, man. I told you about making that similar music. Nobody folks have a hard time identifying. Motherfuckers get shot for white folks shoot people like us for misidentification a long time. We can't be doing things like each other. We gotta be original. That way they can't confuse us. No, I am. Rick James.
Yeah, I remember he did that. X did that radio interview where he talked.
Money, you walk around sounding like me, man. I'm tired of people telling me you sounded like me.
I remember X did that radio interview where he ran it on Ja Rule where he was like, ja was running through the death cell. I was talking about where X at? He said, what that fool didn't know is I had that 30 shot 9 on me. I would have shot you and everybody else with you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's why I knew DMX was on that stuff. He was on that powder. Playing with that dust.
Man got a little cocaine prop. So what?
I said, "Oh Lord."
It was like when he got on that crack, man. It was like X was already crazy, but it was like
he was already on it by the time we met him. Like, you know how you first meet somebody, he's already on.
When was he off it?
Yeah, he was always on it. Like, he just got work and he got money, right?
Man, Ja had me cracking up. That's right, Crack Man X. I was damn, Ja. You know what, my dog? Now we dog fight, smoking on that cocaine.
You ain't messing with your man no more? Hell no, nigga. Excuse my back.
No, I ain't gonna lie. X was a different type of superstar. Like, he had the opportunity to be Jay-Z of our generation. He just denied every opportunity. They opened up every door, ignored every problem and red flag and said, come on in, brother.
You talking about a dude that had a movie deal and he messed that up.
That dude he was making movies. He just would refuse. Man, I ain't even tell y'all half the stuff X did on the movie set. Dude, this did so much on a movie set, any other actor would be fired. The director was like, okay, I want you to look at him.
I know because what's homeboy name that he played Coach Carter. He played Worm.
Okay.
He was in the movie Never Die Alone. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, X is crazy.
Man, he was beyond nuts. Like, man, I remember he blew smoke in the director's face. He was like, I want you to do the take again. And this time, give it a little, like, I forgot what movie he was in, with Gabriel Union was in it. Oh my God.
that Exit Wounds or no. It was that I know what Anthony Anderson and them. I forgot.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, Cradle to
Lee
the
and them. I
Grave.
forgot what that
It was Cradle to the Grave.
Yep, Cradle to the Grave, because they got that little.
Yeah,
they got that girl from Power in there. I mean, yeah, New Power.
And I was like, dog, do y'all realize Eminem was smart for doing that? Because when the movie first come on, the first song that's playing is Eminem, Obi Trice, and DMX Go to Sleep. I was like, what?
So he blew smoke in the director. That's my new Eminem.
Man, that is crazy.
Everybody like Eminem when he off drugs. That's the sad thing about Eminem. It's like Eminem can never do nothing sober and people like it. Not black people. You gonna get high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might have to slip some pipes or something back and give him some pills. Come on, we gotta get you back going.
How long he been sober? 14 years? Yeah, it's been 14 years. So I like the Eminem song. Goddamn. Goddamn, big homie. I think you should realize the equation.
Eminem just can't make anything soulful because he's not a soulful person. So he can't make a thought-provoking record. He's tried. Buddy, there's some videos we have never seen. But they out here on YouTube and everything. Like,
I think Clean Out My Closet was like his dear mama.
Yeah. That was like
my mama don't want to hear that. My mama's black.
Right.
She hear that shit, she gonna beat my ass.
Talking about burying his mama, he digging a grave for her.
She gonna beat me. Oh, black people gonna beat you down there. Who are you in there playing?
Turn that off. That's how bad his relationship was with he could not stand his mama.
No, he can't make any songs about love. He can't make no such. Haven't you ever heard him about, me and this girl, I'm trying to scoop her up. He ain't got no damn song like that. He can't make one song with him trying to pick up a girl. Superman.
Eminem don't seem like the type of guy who got no punchlines. Like, he don't seem like no, I don't know, womanizer. Like, he ain't got no pimp game in him.
He can't, because that's not what he knows. Like, all he known his whole life was just tragic.
No, all he knows is diss rap. He's a diss head. So when you're a diss like battle rapper, it's hard for you to formulate songs. So when he makes songs like Superman, if you listen to the lyrics of Superman, this is supposed to be the lady song.
I will say one thing.
He talking about smacking the woman up at the damn bar. That's not
knock you off that bar stool.
Right. No, you don't know, Marshall. I'm like, goddamn, I can't be your Superman. I'll be like, goddamn, you just met her.
No, but that song was a diss.
Drake sampled that song and did it justice. Like, he took Eminem's piece of his lyrics and said, "This is what you were supposed to say, bro."
That song is already used by D12 on the D12 album. It's the same beat. It came out right before Superman. It's called Pimp Like Me. It's the same beat, same everything.
Canava should have been. See, Canava was the best one.
Hooked on that song. You just my dirty and I'm your pit. You my bitch. Go give me my dough. Go bring me my.
For somebody who don't like Eminem, you know a lot of Eminem songs.
I'm your pit. You my bitch.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the Urban America would never know that song, brother. D12, that was like, I love them, but they was rocking with Eminem, so the Urban America could never, ever, like, step in the black area. You'll never hear that played in Atlanta.
It's like, dog.
Never.
The songs that they made, I'm like, yeah, like when they was doing the mixtape and they was doing the disses, I'm like, okay, they can
But
do something, but the songs that they had outside, they
but
what
this is why I get mad at like just America, just
Purple
and with
Hill,
hip hop
they
in
had
general,
Purple
because
Hills and My Band. Them were like, I'm like, those are like pop records
yeah,
that they.
but I could say E40 has a better catalog than Eminem, and people will look at me crazy. Like I say E40 got a better catalog than that. Dipped and Disgusted with Tupac sounds way better than anything Eminem can put against that.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
different
I'm
type of music,
looking
but
at, I'm
yeah.
looking at his. I'm like, well, they two different type of rappers. They not the same rappers.
But they rap kind of the same. Like they flow pattern. E40 kind of go for it if you listen right. They
This
going at the
man
same
found
pattern.
something wrong with Ashanti. He found something wrong with Ashanti. He's like, Ashanti feet jacked up like she
Man,
was
don't
punched.
nobody care about her feet, boy. I'm looking at
Man,
everything
dog,
above that, boy. What
man,
you looking
dog,
at? You looking
Hey, I
too
do.
dog.
hard.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it,
I wouldn't
but I
want them
saw.
to be. I mean, put some socks on, goddamn.
It'll
I
be all right.
don't
You
know if
be
you
all right.
saw
I'll
it,
get over
but
it. You snorting out
yeah,
here. You be all right. You be all right with her feet
but
licking,
I think they did an episode. She did an episode. Her and Nelly did an episode of Wild 'N Out, and she gonna be turned to Nelly. He was like, dog. To be honest, dog. How good is Ashanti, dog? Cause you got Irv Gotti out here. It's been like 20-something years. Irv Gotti's still out here tripping.
man. You know that boy thirsty. He looked thirsty. When I seen him, he looked dehydrated. That nigga look thirsty. Nigga. He sold his catalog for how much? 300 million, but he still look thirsty to me. I don't know why. I don't trust that nigga.
And if you on the Patreon, you'd already know what's going on with her.
Irv like he got some disease. He like no, he look like easy out here. Give me small, buddy.
Oh yeah, he got diabetes or something.
What? Man, see, he's hating. That's what you get. You know what I mean? But you know, I ain't gonna lie. Irv Gotti is the definition of a sucker. Like kids, if you don't know what a sucker is, that's Irv Gotti, yo. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta let that go. You made so much money off this girl, I wouldn't even care. I'll let it go. I make millions, dog. I probably could order a girl that look just like her. Kanye do it. I'm trying. Kanye do it.
You see what happened? I was like, yeah, he realized,
He
yeah,
ain't make good business decisions.
Kim
I ain't like the way
Kim
Kanye
ain't coming
divorced
back
went.
home, so I might as well just move on.
Kanye, I don't like the way the divorce went. I don't like the way Kim did. I don't like the way he set himself up position. Gave Kim all that power, knowing she was gonna do him dirty. I was like, you gonna give this girl power to do you dirty? You gonna do me dirty? You gotta get your own power.
Oh, you could no.
He
He thought he could do Kim Kardashian like he did all the other girls that he was with. Then he realized, oh, I can't do her like I did them.
She already had money. I ain't giving you nothing.
He got kids with her. He can't just up and do that.
What? Them kids can live. Them kids, bro. We got kids on the projects, live off government welfare. You telling me this kid, because her daddy is Kanye, he got to pay extra amount of money? No. You can be a normal American.
Cha-ching, give me all mine.
See, this is where I'll be like, the government need to put child support on the Visa gift card to show the government what they spend this on the child. Because this ain't on the child. 10,000 don't go to the child. I swear. Put it on the Visa gift card to show everybody.
10, shoot, man, these chicks getting like 40,000 a month. I'm like,
I saw your video, bro. I'm just say this. I saw your video you did on Mel Tucker from Michigan State, bro. Mel Tucker screwed himself on that, dog, because he knew what this chick was about. He still chose to mess with her. He still chose to do it.
White magic. I don't know what it is about white women. Some niggas be
like, I'm like, dog, do you realize this woman is a sexual assault survivor? So you already know the first thing through her mind is all men are evil. So soon as you do something,
this Law and Order SVU victim, I'm not dealing with SVU, no. Special Victims Unit. Nah, I don't want this girl. She's been through some trauma.
And then he was telling her about his wife. I said, that's the last thing you do.
That's how you end the relationship right there.
Was saying it was mutual, and I'm like, dude, it don't even matter. You already violating your contract by you messing with her. Period. This is
Man, I would have
already
went to
a
club.
violation. I'm like, how does this Negro blow 80? Dog, you could have had any chick in the world. Order one. Go on IG. Fly one out. Do something. And I'm like, better than that. You got, this chick is like Huff.
Big
like,
girl. He won big.
yeah, I mean, she ain't just big. She busty, but you can get that on the gram. You can go get some off the gram.
You can walk to the mall and find some better than that.
Keep it in the house. He just was dumb.
And then I'm like, well, how did Michigan State find out? What then come to find out she was walking around the campus? I'm like, wait a minute, she was on the campus? Oh, come on, man.
What you mean, man? That's what he work at his job like for 16 hours a day. He want
Bro,
a girl that work at his
I
job.
have a rule. I have a rule when it comes to women on the job. Well, excuse me for this YouTube, but never shit where you work at.
I'm different, man. I ain't gonna lie. I hit some co-workers. I'm in Atlanta though, so it's different. My standards, the women I'm running across, they make me in, dog. You gonna have to
I can't do that because when you start doing that, man, that messes up your job. One of y'all gonna end up having to leave. If not,
And then you know this because then you had a friend that got that this happened to where you was working at.
Happened to me. I broke my own rule.
Yeah, I knew he did. Yeah, OG did it. I know he did it for a reason. I know he set that rule for a reason. He had to break it.
Yeah, I set the rule up because it already happened once, and then I said I'm gonna go ahead and break this new rule and have him twice. I said, all right, that's it. This rule is real.
And then plus you don't want, and plus the last thing you want is coworkers all up in your business. That's the last thing you want.
This is my first job, dude. I'm like, this is my first ever job. I'm sitting over there, right? And we had Checkers restaurant.
Oh,
it's just like Rallies, you know.
I know what that is. I know.
Yeah, so Checkers, like we over there when we make the burgers and stuff. And I ain't never really had to do that. I'd just be like the porter. I'd be like, yeah, I just sweep it up. My uncle was the manager. It was sweet. I ain't had to do really nothing. This is my first job. So I'm like, bet, this is my job. I just do nothing. So the chick I'm talking to that worked there, you know, it's a couple months of us being together. We ended up hooking up. But I wanted to keep everything on the low because I knew she worked with a bunch of haters. And like all this, and then this one dude that's with me, he just a bona fide hater. This dude, he just can't wait. He and everybody been, and he get mad when the chick don't want him.
Hater alert.
Yeah, he was just, man, I was like, dude, your hate, you don't even conceal it.
Like hater alert.
You know, most haters conceal they hate. This dude hate was so blatant. So I was like, I don't want him knowing nothing because
he be hating on me.
Right, he gonna start hating in a minute. I'm like, he hate everybody. If he can't get a chick, he hating on the dude. He'd be like, who she like? Him? Man, that dude over there, he was talking to the girl.
These the types that I don't like. Oh, she wasn't that cute, no way.
Oh no!
I can't stand them.
Me dare you tell me that?
She wasn't that cute, no way. I said, I'll be like, why you trying to talk to her? Then she not that cute.
Yeah, so he was trying to talk to the girl that I got, right? And then that wasn't gonna work for him. So he was damn. Then he was like, yeah, I see y'all talk all the time. Yeah, she like you. I was like, oh, here come the hate. Even his hate shit. So next thing you know, he was just like, man, you know what? If you hooked up with her, man, I'm cool. As long as one of my boys get it, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. So I was like, yeah, he finna really hate this dude.
Really hate.
So anyway, he's gone. Like he was going out of town for the summer. So he's like, man, my parents be going out of town for the summer. So I'm gonna have to leave for 2 months. I was back. Get your hating ass up out of here. So they got him up out of there, and they brought in this one like manager that we had in there. he was in denial. He was gay. His name was Ron, and Ron was gay as he never knew.
Like you were like, no, I ain't gay. Like, dude, you gay. I can tell.
Ron
I
come
know.
in, he had a Jerry curl, like goddamn, like Wesley Snipes type fro, like high top fade with Jerry curl juice in it. And he got his
like a S curl.
Yeah, like an S curl.
Fucking Deion Sanders going on.
Yeah, he got his eyebrows waxed. I mean, they wouldn't move. They were like stuck to his face. His mustache waxed down on his face. And he was like, they tell him, it was like, man, somebody, I forgot who was working there. One boy, he was just blunt, man, dog, you gay. It just came out of nowhere. I think he told me.
I'm like, dog. That's what I hate. I hate when dudes blow up the spot. Like, dude, you gay. Like, come on.
Nowhere. It was like he told him, he was like, you gonna be working the grill today? He was like, dude, you gay. And I'm just like, man, dog. You just do that, man.
He made an observation. That's all I can say. That's an observation. He didn't tell him anything. He made an observation. He saw, he heard what he saw.
But it's like something we all knew and didn't say nothing to him, but we all knew. And then he was like, he was gonna bat his eyes. He gonna bat his eyes like, I don't know what they be talking about. I be getting mad, like plenty girls. Shoot.
Ooh,
I'm like, man, just stop, dog. Just stop.
Don't you ever tell
me? It's worse when you deny it. It gets worse when you deny it.
No, it was getting worse as he kept going on. And then everybody was like, now, what part did you think was gay? The way he said it, the batting of the eyes, or the slow turn he did. I'm like, all of it. Like, all of it was a package. So he brought in, to replace dude, he brought in this bad red light skin chick, wavy hair, green eye. She coming in there. Already the girl started hating on her. She was dating one of the guys that we knew that used to work there, but he was like, thought he was too cute for the world, light-skinned dude. She used to date him. He was like, I burnt my hand. The heat from I was working fries and the heat's too much, man. I got this. I tried to do it. And that's when they started putting me on there because he had to go home. He wanted to go home every 2 minutes. He worked 3 hours and come up with an excuse to go home. So they was like, man, can you help us out? And he's like, didn't you get trained on this before? I'm like, yeah, but I don't normally do it. So I did it for that day. And they was like, hey, man, you know what? We just going to put you in there. We going to just keep him at home. We going to put him on like 1 day on the schedule. So she was that man's job. Yeah, so she was coming there to work. And Ron, for some reason, he hates me. Because he thinking I'm cool with the people that be busting him out every day for calling him gay. I ain't said nothing to the man, but he just know I'm cool with them, so he hates me. He's like, I hate all of y'all.
It's so okay, dog. You know he was too. He know he wasn't wrong for saying that. You know he was.
I'm like, dog. Still, it's like, man, don't get this, man. No reason to hate me.
Man, I'm sitting there, right, but I'm dating my girl. My girl, she's red bone. She thick. I was like, shoot. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm good with what I got right here, so I'm content. So I'm like, I see her. We just sitting there because she's getting ready to start. So we was talking for a minute. I'm like, oh yeah, you gonna love it. You know, this is like what it is here, and this is how it works, and all this, and this is your guy. Oh yeah, oh you Ron's. Oh okay. She was like, yeah, that's my uncle. I was like, oh okay, that's what's up. And I was like, that's cool. That's you finna start here. He saw us talking outside. I'm getting off. She started, and he was like, I can't have y'all working together. I'm finna change this schedule next week. You are not finna be with my niece. I'm gonna have you talking to my niece. So I'm finna put her on closing. He put her at closing time and had me working in the afternoons. I'm like, bet. I get off at like 4 in the afternoon. Bet. I'm I'm like, you just done hooked me up. I can give a damn about this girl. So I was like, I'm good. I'm like, she cute and all, but she told me she was dating dude at the time. So they ended up breaking up, like during the course of this. But the first day she got there, the girls took her coat and stole it. They stole her coat. So she was like, yeah, the first day I was here, somebody stole my coat. I'm like, what? Who the hell? And I looked at all them damn girls. I'm like, y'all just some hating ass girls. Y'all, because these are some big
hater alert.
These are big Berthas. You know, they all stick together. They like Marge sisters on the
Simpsons. Yeah, the big girls. You know they stick together like the Gross sisters.
That little light skinned little thing. Coming in here thinking she all that. She better not say nothing to me. I'll be like, well, damn, she just walked.
She better not, because she is ass for ass. What she do? I ain't gonna lie, them big Berthas gonna beat it.
Yeah. She would have. I mean, yeah, they got a massive weight. She's way out her weight class. She's way out her weight class.
You know, Big Shirley don't do all that back talking. So yeah, you did the right thing by telling her don't.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready to leave. I got a locker there. You know, I'm getting ready to leave, so I got a locker there. I was there when the place opened up. Like we were the first employees ever there. So I'm like, I got my own locker. I was like, damn, they did that. I'm like, well, I got a locker here because she was afraid to take her coat off. I was like, well, I got a locker here. I'll give you the combination. So, you know, you could just use it, you know, because I got a locker. All right, hold on. Let me write it down for you. I was like, let me get a piece of paper and a pen. So I get a piece of paper, a pen. I'm writing down the combination so she can use it for the locker.
I know where it's coming.
Yeah, right. Those hating ass birthdays. I'm giving her my phone number. So, so my girl is on vacation this whole week because she's moving. So they all moving. So she took the week off. So she ain't there this week. So they thinking like, oh, she ain't here this week. And look at what he do. He is all over here talking to this girl. And I'm like, what the hell is going on in here? So they running off at the mouth. And so now I don't know all this is happening, but this is what's happening behind the scenes. These girls, so they calling my girl, yeah, you won't believe it. He all over this new girl. They sitting, because every day, like I'll leave, she'll be sitting out waiting to start. So she'll be out there early. So she don't start for about another 30 minutes. So I'm sitting there chilling. I'm sitting up there with her. I sit out there, we chat for about a half hour, and the whole people, they eyes is in the glass watching everything we doing. I'm like, you see how they watching her?
You over there talking in front of the feds. You did it.
Yeah, we sitting outside the restaurant in the booth, just sitting there cracking up, laughing and talking. So I was like telling her about my girl. I'm like, yeah, my girl work here and stuff. Yeah, she'll be here. But she's gonna come back and everything else, and on Monday and all that. So yeah, you'll get to meet her and all that. And then she was talking about her boyfriend, and then the one day I came in, she was sad, and I'm like, what happened? She was like, yeah, you remember Chris that used to work here with the light skin? Yeah, we broke up. I was sorry about that. Like we started talking about that, and I'm like, man, sorry that happened with you, blah blah blah. And we just got to talking. She was back vibing and everything was good. So I get home that night. My girl called me pissed off, going off. And I'm laughing while she's talking. She was, what's so funny? I'm like, that's Ron's cousin. I was like, I told her about you and everything. I'm like, no, she just started work and all this. I'm like, she ain't got my number. We ain't talking every night. I was like, I gave her the combination to the locker so that she can get in there. They stole her coat. So one of them
lying, nigga. That's what she told you.
Girl, she talking. I'm like, oh my God.
That's not what Bertha told us.
I can't believe you fell for this. This is funny. She's like, well, I'm not there. I don't know what's going on. And I'm getting up like, man, look, I ain't got time to listen to this. So I'm like, but this is funny though. I'm like, I'll see you tomorrow. Because I like all three of us was on the work schedule that day. That's what it was like, set up like a title fight. It was like all three of them gonna be here. I'm like, everybody looking at the schedule like, oh, all three of them gonna be here tomorrow. Damn, I wish I was here for this. I might have to come in early. It was just scheduled that all three of us was working that day. I come in there, my girl there, and we get there before she get there.
Oh,
and she was like, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I don't want you to say nothing. I'm gonna talk to her when she get here. Like, go ahead and embarrass yourself. That's all. I was like, go ahead and embarrass yourself. So the girl goes in there. She goes, "Hi, my name is so and so," and she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She's like, "Did you know that like this is my boyfriend right here?" He's like, "Did he tell you?" She's like, "Yeah, he told me that you was. Oh, you're the girlfriend." Yeah, he told me. He's like, "Okay, are y'all wasn't like talking like talking like y'all was dating, like y'all wasn't doing that." She was like, "Sorta." I was like, "Sorta? What the?"
Guys, I told you.
Okay, thank you. Don't talk to me. And she just walk off. I'm like, "What the?" I'm like, "Sorta? What the hell you mean, sorta?" I wasn't. You weren't talking like, ow.
Remember when you were talking to me about my boyfriend breaking up with me? I thought you wanted me, boy.
Man, she was like, "Sorta." I'm like, "How the fuck you saying sorta? I'm just sitting there chatting with you. You ain't got my phone number. You don't know where I live. What the hell you mean, sorta?"
Y'all locker buddies though. You sharing lockers. You know you were guilty by association.
Man, now you sounded like her. You gave her your locker coming in. I'm like, you don't. I'm like, your stuff ain't even in my locker because you got You would be in there sharing my locker if you didn't have a locker. We all started at the same time. You got a locker, I got a locker. So I let her share that because they had stolen her coat. I barely bring anything and put it in the locker anyway.
Oh no, you know you fucked up Kente Mayente. You know you did. When you gave her that combination code, you was like, nah.
So me, my attitude, especially then, I just like, look, you want to go. Boom, I'll blow it up now. You gone. I ain't chase you over something stupid. Especially when I know I'm right and I ain't did nothing. Nah,
how old were you? 16 or something? 17?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. That's my first job, man. I was in high school.
Oh, Jesus, what the shit?
Yeah, I was in high school, man.
Like, you want to go? You can go. You can go.
You can go if you want to. I was mad. He's like, this turned into a hood story. This is one of the hood stories. This is like one of my first hood stories when I first started telling them.
Hey, I watched all of them. Yo, you took away a hood story. See, no, I'm gonna call you out for that. You took away one of them hood stories because you told a hood story where a dude took a shit in your car, and like you just literally took it out. Like you literally took that out. The hood stories. The homie took a shit on himself and literally, like you said, "Hey, you can't put that in my car." Yeah. Like he took it off YouTube, yo. I swear I'll be trying to find it. I'm like, yo, he took it off. I know he did it on purpose too. That was funny as hell. I watched that when it first premiered. Like, yo, I'll never forget that. That was like one of the funniest ones. Cuz was on one. He was stuck in the car.
Not mentioning that.
Yo, I remember that when I'm like, yo, it was wild. Yo, say you ain't putting that in my car. These my drawers, dog. Fuck the drawers. Yeah, see, no, I'm not gonna lie. I noticed the videos. I'm like, he'll take some videos down once he realized something. Like I've heard certain things you said, and like you maybe cut it off or edit certain things. I don't know if it's is it politics behind those type of decisions?
Well, you got to think about it. Sometimes there's people that, these are real people that this stuff happened to.
But you never said a name. Nobody do it. Like, I don't know.
They know. If they listen to it, they know exactly who it is. They know exactly who they are.
Dog. So you telling me like, even if they hear it and they like, nobody knows it's them except them. So it's like nobody really knows it's exactly you because you're not putting a name
That's
on.
Not
like,
how these people view it. They know it. Other people don't know it's them.
That's how they feel, yo. That's how you say it. I'm just wondering, man, because like you have a lot of videos that I know that people don't go back and watch. I'm like, you went off a couple times on 50 Cent. Remember when 50 and Floyd were going off? I remember you telling us all that 50 had herpes and he burnt his baby mama house down because, or broken that girl house and caught that charge because of that.
Well, I
That
didn't say that, but actually,
Floyd
Floyd
said it actually. He said
yeah,
it, he mentioned
Floyd,
it in
right. So I mentioned it, yeah, right. What he did. I'm like, Floyd put that out there.
he said, I'm addressing it right now. Floyd said that.
Right. I'm like, Floyd put that out there.
So you don't
I'm
so you don't think you'll ever backtrack on none of the little some of the stuff you say, like, all right, bro, he may have changed my opinion on him.
Nothing really. If it's something that, like, let's say if I was mad at somebody and we became cool, it's like it's nothing to backtrack from. It's just like, no, we became cool now, but back at that time, that's what it was.
Oh
So
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I can remember that. Him and Royce. He couldn't stand Royce 5'9" for
yeah,
nothing.
Royce, yeah,
5'10". He said I'm
Royce,
5'10", fuck him. I was like, whoa, you out of pocket, yo. The crew's supposed to jump you in at that night. Yo, what you say? We out here trying to support my man's. What you say?
yeah, because he was like, man, he changed. He's totally not the guy he was back then. Totally not.
Did
He's
Corrupt ever
entirely.
apologize?
Hmm?
Did Corrupt ever apologize?
No. Corrupt still mad. He don't even know what he's mad at no more, but he just mad.
Hey man, you know what you said about him? He made him look like a sucker. He was like, man, he was leaving the West Coast to go marry Foxy Brown. I was like, Foxy Brown? Ugh.
No. I remember Cito said he had a run in with K Slade.
Oh Lord.
He had a run in with K Slade because he did a video. He was talking about K Slade and Buffy the Body.
Oh, you added that video too, because you mentioned something about Jay-Z in a certain setting with transvestites, and you kind of add the video to where you don't hear that part no more at the end. I swear I remember that video. Cause like the beef between Jay-Z and I think it's DJ K Slay. Cause it's about how they like blackball Papoose. That's what his name was, Papoose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember. What's his name? Yeah, rest in peace to him. But yeah, K Slade was not happy with that video that I made. I'm like, no, you was in love with her. What you want me to tell you?
It was you weren't supposed to tell everybody he was crying though.
He told Cito, he's like, nigga, I wasn't in love with her.
Hey man, see, I be telling people about them celebrities. Some of them be big. I'm
He
like, yo,
was like, man, look. He's like, nah, man. I'm just saying, you was heartbroken over her. He was like, nigga, I wasn't heartbroken over her.
he won. He was definitely.
I understand he had a image to live up to, but no, he really loved that chick.
He put in the right positions. I remember her in the Kiss video with Chris
All
Brown.
anybody got to do is ask Buffy the Body. Just ask Buffy the Body. The woman know more than the nigga. He gonna tell the fellas what he want to tell them, but man, dude's crying.
Hey man, we go back and ask any of our ex-girlfriends about any of us. They probably gonna say something totally different than we're gonna say about ourselves.
Yeah,
like,
well, pretty much. All my exes has pretty much been like on the money because I'm so transparent. they just think you just don't. I don't care about nothing. They was like, you just don't give a damn. You said that in front of me. That hurt my feelings. I'm like, what? That hurt your feelings that I just told you the truth. That we ain't gonna make it, and it's gonna be your fault.
Dog, broke up. I don't think he broke up with her, but this dude got into an argument with one of his little chicks or whatever over a body part, the quad.
You got a big quad.
No, he was explaining to her. I think she said like the quad was in the arm, I think, and he was trying to tell her like,
Oh,
no. He was trying to tell her like, no, the quad ain't in the arm.
see your leg.
Yeah, he was like, it's the quadriceps, the triceps, and the biceps. They all in the arm. I'm like, what medical school was you going to? Was you fucking the teacher or something? Because this is you damn sure wasn't learning nothing. Because ain't no goddamn way no quadricep. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even do this with you. You got the internet.
He said, you got the internet. You know better than this. Google it if I'm wrong. Google
right. Go find out where the quadricep muscle is. Because I'm not finna do this no more. Then I'm like, yeah, she's too dumb for me.
Yo, what happened to that girl that like you peed on the feet? The girl you peed on, like R. Kelly.
What the hell are you talking about?
Man, you know what I'm talking about when you peed on the girl when you was in the shower. You know his hood story I'm talking about. Bitch got mad, said you peed on her.
Man, I gotta remember that one. Jeez.
You was in the shower, you peed, like you in the shower with a female, you thinking you know take a shower with your female, and you pee while y'all was in the shower, taking the shower.
Oh man, what happened to her? She ended up getting a baby by some dude. She was in the what's that? Army Reserves and all that.
Yeah.
National Guard.
She can come out and make a whole surviving Carcino series just based on you doing that. You know that, right?
Well, yeah, I'll pee in the shower. When I gotta pee, I ain't gonna get out and wet up my toilet. I'm just gonna pee in the shower.
Okay. I'm like,
what the hell's going on, man? What the hell's going on, man?
Videos he done told him like, yo, some of the videos not mine, yo. Them
girls
Survivor Carcino series.
Yes, sir.
Everybody don't pee in the shower. Every guy, shoot. Everybody pee in the shower.
You don't pee in the shower while you eating, old lady. You gonna do that?
Right. The thing you don't pee in the tub. That's what you don't do. You don't pee in the tub.
You just gonna do that. You right next to it. You gonna get all on the foot. That's what R. Kelly went to jail.
Man, he dude said nasty, bro. Shower floor is yellow now.
He don't be doing wild stuff.
Yo,
just like the young boy.
Yo, Cino, man. Yo, I got 2 points, man. One, I'm upset with I'm upset with HBO Max. They canceled Wintertime. What the F is going on, man? I'm like, yo, why are they doing this? Every good show they cancel. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like,
it was on the wrong network. That was the only thing.
I'm like, that show is so good. It's like
what network was it supposed to be on?
They could have put it on Star.
Showtime. You think so? Showtime.
Yeah.
I think Showtime, man. It should be on Showtime.
But my thing is,
because
streaming platforms, because the problem was for wintertime and that's why the ending was the way it was, because they wasn't gonna approve it, so they filmed the ending like that because they knew they weren't coming back. They was getting a lot of slack from the NBA and Magic Johnson and the Lakers. They were pissed. Jerry West was pissed. They didn't like the way they was being depicted. So they took away all the sex stuff with Magic Johnson. They toned all that down. So they tuned all that down, all the sex and everything.
To me, I don't know why they was being so sensitive, man. The show was good. It was good, man. It was like so good.
No,
it was like,
no, they were sensitive because they didn't like the way their characters was being portrayed.
If the shit is true, it's true. What do you expect? If it happened, it happened. So what was the big deal?
Shout out to Noah Nick.
Oh my, no, Nick. Shout out Jerry West, like curse like a
man. No, Nick is a hater, dog.
And that's the thing, and that's his son that played him.
Yeah, his son played on The Bodyguard. That's his son. And Sugar
that's his
Hill.
son that played him. Yeah.
Yeah, Sugar Hill and The Bodyguard.
Yo, I got fucked. Yo, Captain Kareem was mad. Yo, he never smiled on that show, man. He's on.
I mean,
he was on.
Kareem never
Yo, he
was
was
a
on
friendly
deep.
guy.
That's how
I
he
know.
was. He wasn't friendly. He wasn't
Yeah,
I know
and
that was
that,
friendly. I've never heard nobody told me he was friendly. Nobody's
that,
ever
that
counted me
happened
and
in
told
real
me
life.
that one.
They turned around and socked them fans, and when the Celtics won, man, they beat the hell out of them fans. So them fans ran on the court. They trying to jump on, dude gonna jump on Kareem back. Man, Kareem took them goggles off and laid dude out. Wow! And Rambis hit another fan. Wow! Man, Rambis got sued, everything, man. The Lakers got to pay that lawsuit. Man, Rambis almost broke the dude's jaw. He hit him so hard.
Hey man, you can't.
Yo,
That's
that's
why I don't let
crazy,
you run on
man.
the court no more. You can't do that.
That scene where they knock Kurt Rambis out the air, and he get up, trying to run,
But if you watch the real Kurt Rambis film when he got originally hit, he looked like he looked goofy when he was getting up then. He looked goofy. Like
he got up trying to run at Kevin McHale, and I don't know, somebody must have. I think he must have tripped or somebody pushed him over.
Yeah, where he pushed him back because he was going to end up getting himself ejected.
Yeah, but if you would knock me out there like that, I'm gonna take my ejection. Some of them people be doing that deliberately, like you just a bitch. I'll be like, nah, this is like prison ball at that point.
And to hear what he was saying,
hey man, somebody need to do that to LeBron this year.
And hear what he was saying. He got up and ran.
Somebody need to do that to him this season.
Oh.
Yo,
LeBron, I'm sorry, my bad. LeBron, they need to do LeBron like that this year.
Yeah, but like this.
They do that. Here's the thing: they do that, they gonna be out the league. So no, they can't do that.
Yo, I'll tell you what. I tell you what thing. Yo, the winning time could have extended more. Like to me, the way they started season 1, the first episode, when Magic was in the doctor office and stuff like that, coming to the scene, they could have did Chicago winning time. Then after that, Chicago would have been done. Then they could have Kobe and Shaq. Kobe and Shaq. I think what else?
HBO has never been the network that's been good at recognizing what they have. Like they only recognize the Sopranos. They didn't recognize the
Sopranos
and
They need to just do a document. They need to do a series on Detroit, man.
Right. They had they had the right characters. They had the right storyline. Everything.
They did. They did. Yo, I got fun. Yo,
the Lakers, and Magic Johnson was like, if y'all play another episode, we gonna sue your ass.
Plus, it was the strike too. The strike messed up.
Yeah,
that writer strike is real in Hollywood.
Yeah, man. So, I got fun. I got fun. The dude that played Magic Johnson. He looked like Magic Johnson. He looked like Magic Johnson.
Themselves. Dude played Pat Riley. He looked like Pat Riley. Jerry West.
Jerry Buss. And Jerry Buss, man. Jerry Buss, yo.
Man, the dude that played Larry was spot on Larry.
Hell yeah, man.
Spot on.
Hell yeah, man.
I mean, he drink beer. He giving white boys hell. I'm about to drop 40 colors in jeans. I was like, oh, for real?
This man came to Indiana State in slacks and jeans. Like, wait a minute.
I felt disrespected by him on the court doing that to me.
I was like, wait a minute, you're not even gonna put on some shorts and some sneakers. You just gonna come in with your slacks and jeans
in front of me? Before you get on this court? Oh, nah. We gonna run you up. I'm gonna get that out you, dog. I'm gonna have to get that out your system. You gonna sweat that out.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yo, Cino, you seen that new LeBron live?
Oh, Lord.
LeBron live?
It says the fourth quarter points per game.
Chill, that ain't real.
He say they say he had the highest points per game in NBA history.
Because he off them roids, man. I knew it back in 08. He was about to
nah, but listen. I went back and did a little research to see where it came from. And it came from, I forgot the name of the site, but when I went to the site,
It didn't have Kobe from before 2014. It didn't have Michael. I was like, what the fuck? What kind of
ESPN creates stats to make him look cool, but
that shit is crazy.
That's a website he probably owns.
Yeah, after seeing that LeBron
I
thing,
don't remember what the name of it was. If you Google it right now, you probably find that
Barry
shit.
Bonds, like they do Barry Bonds, but I'm gonna do LeBron like they do Barry Bonds. Oh, you
But
performance enhancement? Don't none of this matter. You beat Barry, you pass Babe Ruth. Oh, that's cool, nigga. I still don't.
My thing is, everybody trying to say he used performance enhancement. I'm like,
oh, they got Barry out.
No.
They did Barry like this, but LeBron got
you said no.
I said so.
So what? What do you mean?
So a bunch of other athletes use performance enhancement.
Yeah.
You act like OJ Mayo didn't get put out the league for doing that. You act like you didn't watch Tyrese Evans leave the league because of performance enhancement. Birdman got
bro. His whole thing is driving to the basket. Performance enhancement is
so
old shit.
You mean tell me Dwight Howard is all natural?
Dog, that's unfair.
Dwight Howard is he's not natural. Let's say that. But
no.
ain't taking them shit.
Wait, no. Dwight Howard is natural. Pause, because you know why? Dwight Howard's been over taking, one of those things.
I don't want to say all of that, bro. I was just saying he ain't natural. That's it. Let's just say he ain't natural.
Dwight is the
hell yeah, man.
And I heard he meet with I heard he meet with Golden State. So
I'm not really feeling Power too much this season.
I don't like Power. They let Tariq take over. I stopped watching. I was like,
it's all up and down right now. They took everybody from like Chicago Fire and Chicago PD and just rolled them over.
And the shy.
Yeah, Chicago PD and Chicago Fire. They didn't roll them all over to this show. My boy, he loved them damn shows. I'm like, I can't watch this. I need Chicago PD. All I gotta do is walk outside.
If I want to see Chicago Fire, I can go up the street.
Right. And I'm watching the show. I'm like, the fire department, they just as crooked as the cops and all of them, man. It's all up out of it.
Yeah. But but I gotta say, my favorite track of the album is "I Love This Feeling," son. Like, he hold the throne. There's nothing Jay could do. He got Jay right now, salty right now, man. There's nothing.
Man, Jay,
my favorite one was the last one, son. That last 1-800.
$1,000,003,
yeah, well, yeah. Come on, Trey. Jay is thinking about Nas. He see.
He gonna get nominated for a Grammy. They're gonna nominate Nas for a Grammy for this album too.
You saw how he posted them pictures with him and his trophies and shit.
Hell yeah. Straight
that's
he's
salt.
a Brooklyn nigga. He's a Brooklyn nigga. Like me.
His own museum.
That's salt.
Yeah, that's salty, bro.
Man, that
he
man
knows. I won't be.
What's the first thing that comes to your head? I say businessman.
I
don't say good artist.
But I won't be surprised Nas drop an EP on Jay-Z's birthday in December 4th.
I don't think he would.
Crazy.
Look at Jay-Z crazy. Like, I
don't think he would.
Yeah, you think so?
Because Nas ain't really. Nas don't see him as a threat no more. Nas don't really.
Crazy, but he ain't that crazy.
I don't care about him that much.
We're dominated with like people who don't wear Spanish shorts. This album ain't gonna stick in people's head that long. Jay-Z ain't really worried about Nas dropping a new album. He did back in 2004.
Honestly speaking, it's 50-50. He could be petty, but he could not be. Like, but he not worried about Jay.
Say this, say that. I'm like, they ain't worried about him. It's like,
man, Jay is worried about him, but he ain't gonna do nothing. I know he ain't the man of action. Like, I know him. He ain't about action. Nah,
about action. He's worried.
Who the police at?
I heard somebody in the car. That's
Why you worried about
Yo,
that?
that's yo.
Nah,
That,
nah,
Hey,
they ain't worried
Sino,
about him.
what's the rating out of 10? 1 out of 10. What's the rating on the album? I heard some of it. I haven't heard the whole thing.
I give it an 8 for
I
grown
give it a
folks
9.
music.
I mean, I give it like a 9.5.
I give it a
Nah, I
solid
don't know what
8.
to rate it yet. I gotta listen a second time.
I like it. My first 3 times listening, I give it an 8. I just think it's grown folks music. It ain't meant to be played around other folks. Like if you with the homies, I ain't finna put Nas.
I'm kind of still stuck on the last one, man.
I like the little shit he did with Lil Wayne too. That one was good. I like that one.
I was feeling Nas with Lil Wayne, but it just felt like that's just a song I just didn't think fit on the album. I thought that was
Nah, that song seemed like it didn't fit. Nah, this seemed like that was more of a Wayne song.
That's why I be telling you. That's that old folks trying to get hip again. I'm like, don't do it, bro. It never worked. I used to call that out.
Oh, yeah,
That was decent. I thought it was decent.
Oh, Nas already tried that. That didn't work.
Nas tried what?
Nas tried that. That didn't work. When he tried to, you don't remember when he on with Lil Nas X? Yeah, that didn't work.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
He trying to like Nas can't like get on.
He trying to sound hip or whatever. That's what you trying to say.
He doesn't. His sound isn't like his modern. Nas sound isn't the modern sound we used to hear. Like if you listen to the music that's on the radio, if you listen to Nas album, it sounds nothing like none of the beats that you hear on the radio.
That's good. This shit is trash.
No, it's only good for you by yourself. You ain't gonna play that song with your girl trying to get her.
I play that song with my girl or my ex all the time.
Boy, you know your love life's simple. I don't know what you do. You got a simple lifestyle, boy. I don't know what girl trying to hear that.
Man.
What?
Don't you
bugging out? Where you from?
Girl who want to sit back in the
that's like
car.
Nas. That's like when
Where you
Nas
from, bro?
collaborated with the Game, and when he collaborated with Rick Ross. That didn't sound right to me.
Yeah, you bugging out, nigga. Once a girl riding with you in the car, she don't give a fuck about none of that. I mean, excuse my language. She don't care about none of that. All the music. Bro, I've seen chicks out here in New York ride around with J. Cole on, bro.
Oh, Lord,
what you talking about?
New York. That's the first thing I was gonna start hating now, yo. Nah, yo. Outside of that, no chick I've ever heard ask for Davies to be played. I done been to Cali, Baltimore, everywhere else in the world. I ain't never heard a girl request Nas.
You never heard what?
A girl requests Nas to be played in the car. Like,
bro,
in the car?
Why is a girl requesting anything to be played?
Oh shit! I had girls request to play something all the time.
Okay.
You gonna stop playing Duke?
I ain't saying that, but once you driving, that's your music. That's for you.
You finna make people suffer, yo.
I ain't making nobody suffer.
Nas, yo,
you got headphones, right?
Enjoying the song. You just gonna be that.
You got headphones, right?
Feelings, right? You gonna put on Slim Shady next, right? That's what you gonna do in the car, right?
So what you gonna tell me? Oh, ew, that sounds nasty. Turn that.
Yeah.
What? Get your ass out my car. What?
Get out. Get out. Yo, straight out. He be saying, get out. Get out my car. Get out my car.
I never forget when they was talking about Nas, and then I think Genuine brought it up. When he did the song with Genuine, they was like, man, Nas just sold out. Like,
Nas
what?
is meant to be played by yourself, bro. I don't think Nas ever been like meant to be listened to in a room full of people, like no more than 2 people. Like I just couldn't imagine.
Bro, what kind of drugs you on, bro?
I gotta disagree with that.
What kind of drugs you on, bro?
How old are you, man? How old are you?
You know they played his song to. I think it was Obama that played his song coming out to hundreds of thousands of people. What are you talking about, bro?
Black man, there's a difference. Ain't no nigga in the streets asking for Nas to be played, yo. You know,
bro,
be real.
Bro, is people outside asking for Jay-Z to be played?
Hell no.
Is people outside asking for LL Cool J to be played?
Not no more.
Hell
bro,
not these days,
listen, when you go to a barbecue, do you request any of them songs that they be playing?
No.
Okay, at the barbecue.
No. It's for nostalgia, bro. When you go there and you hear the music, you start feeling the vibes. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
What you
Nah,
mean?
see, we different. Like I grew, like you gotta understand, the West Coast and the South, they are big on like we care about lyrics, but not really. That thing got a bump. Ain't no
Bro,
Nas
you care
song
about
bumping in the
vibes.
car, bro.
Period.
Ain't no
It
Nas
don't even
versus.
matter about the lyrics. That's why the music's so
So,
trash, because the beats be hard.
Let me
You
ask you a
lying. You
question.
lying to tell
I'm
me
bumping
Southern
Nas,
music
man. I'm
didn't
from the
take
South.
over and people
All right,
stopped
let me
caring about
ask you.
What
lyrics.
you say,
Yo,
Tino? What you say?
I'm gonna ask him a question.
What's up?
E40 or Nas? Who you think is the better rapper?
Ooh.
Who you asking?
Ooh, Foldy Waters.
Who you
Foldy
asking?
Waters saucy with it. He ain't got the catalog like Nas, but if I had to go lyric for lyric,
It's not
I
even
say
close.
40 got depth. 40
Okay,
got depth.
You on
Oh,
drugs? You
oh,
on
no,
drugs?
no.
I
So
knew this was
40,
He
gonna
been
go
together
there.
longer than
I
me.
knew
Hold on.
this
He
was
been rapping
gonna
since
go there. That's
Hold on,
why
hold on,
I
hold on,
asked.
Tito, hold on.
You on
Hold
drugs?
on. You
Boy,
pick.
you
You
tripping. Listen
said
to Dip and Disgusting.
lyricism.
Go listen to the
You
Federal.
talking
Go
about
listen to
lyrics?
them
You gonna pick
albums with 40
E40 off
Waters.
of
And really
Nas as
tell me
lyrics?
this man
Bro,
ain't rapping
you
better than
could
Nas.
put any album that Nas made against E40 album. It
Oh,
doesn't
put the
compare.
okay. Put the my ghetto report card up against any Nas. What Nas album we gonna go with? We're not going with
You
Illmatic,
could pick
none of
the
Mixtape.
first
Okay.
one,
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
second
whoa,
one, the
whoa, whoa,
third
whoa,
one, the
whoa,
fourth
whoa,
one, the
whoa.
sixth one. You could pick
All right,
whatever you want, bro.
hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Hold on
Pick
for a
whatever
minute.
I
Whoa,
want.
whoa, whoa. Hold on for
You
a
don't
minute. You
want my
think
ghetto
my
Yo,
report card?
E40 don't even go
Hold on, hold on,
platinum in
hold
his
on, hold
own
on.
neighborhood. What you mean?
No, hold
What
on,
you
hold
You
on,
mean?
hold
He
on,
crazy?
go
hold on,
platinum?
hold on.
E40 was
So you
platinum
say,
before
hold on.
Nas. He
So
was
you say,
rapping in the 80s.
You
You
so you say
crazy?
my
I
tripping?
knew
ghetto
this was
black.
You
gonna
are
happen.
tripping.
I
Hold
knew
on,
this
You
was gonna
bugging out.
happen.
I got a
E40 was
question.
rapping in the
I got a
80s. You are
question.
Cino,
tripping.
you
Hold on,
started
50,
something,
hey,
hold
man.
50
He
years,
been
on,
rapping
hey,
for
hold on. I
Tino,
got a
50
25
years
question.
of hip
years.
hop. Here we go.
ask that question. You
Here
should
we
have just
go.
left it alone.
Hold on. Let me
I
say,
knew he
hold on.
was gonna say that.
Hold on,
That's
Tino.
why
Hold on,
50
Tino.
I
years
asked.
of hip hop. Here we go.
Hold on, Joe. Hold
So
on.
he,
So
so
you
so
say,
Hey,
Tino,
hold on. So
E40
you, hold
doesn't
on. So
have
you
as much
say, hold
range
on.
as
So you
Nas.
say
He
that.
can't make a storytelling song like Nas. He doesn't make
No,
love
hold
singing
on, hold
songs
on. Let
like
me say
Nas.
this.
And
So
he
you
had
think,
more
no,
relevant
hold on.
songs that hit the charts than Nas in the last decade. Each
I'm
Tino,
decade,
sorry,
you should have
what?
E40
said
got a
Richie
song
Rich,
that
man.
popped.
I'm sorry, what you said?
You should have said Rich. You should
E40
have
got a
said
song
Richie
that
Rich from
popped
Now
off
Spice
hold
the
on, hold
One.
charts.
on. Let him talk. What you said?
E40 got a song that has been hot on the radio each decade. If we go from the
Bro, you
90s
know that
to
this
the
man has
2000s
had
to
3 number one
2010 to
albums in the
2020.
last 6 years. What the hell are you talking about?
So you didn't hear Yep. Everybody got
I
choice
don't
on
give
the
a
radio.
damn what you heard.
You never
You
heard
hear
Yep.
the album?
Did I hear
3
the
number
album?
one albums in the
No, no, no.
last
Yes.
6 years. What you talking
And
about?
three.
First off, 40
Hold on,
was
Jeff.
on the
Hold on.
block list
So,
before we even knew what a block list was, dog.
Oh,
You
wow.
tripping,
Okay.
dog.
yo,
40
yo,
been
listen,
40 was
yo,
never the
listen,
best
listen,
rapper ever.
Hold on, Jeff. Hold on, Jeff.
Any
Hold
time.
on, hold on, hold on.
listen, listen, listen.
Nas
Let
was
me say
big
something.
because he had
Nas.
corporate America supporting him.
Nas
40
got
on
corporate
some
No,
America
real street
supporting?
niggas, dog.
Are
He
you on
put
drugs?
Wow. Tino, give us another one, man.
Are you on
let me
Hold
give
drugs?
you
on, hold
another
on.
one.
Hold on, hey, hold
Yo,
on. Let me
let
say
me
this.
say
Hold on,
something. Let
hold
me
on, Jeff.
say
Yo,
Jeff,
that's
something.
the
let me say
dumbest
this.
thing I've ever heard today, bro.
What you saying?
Hold on, Jeff,
So
Jeff,
you
Jeff.
never
Let me say this.
so
Let me say
Tino,
this.
you're
Hold on,
not
hold
going
on.
to agree up. You're not
Corporate
going to agree up and
America
weigh
is
in on the
supporting
last two
Nas.
questions I even gave your opinion
Hey,
Hold on,
on.
let
I'm
me say
telling
this.
you, dog. 40 water,
So
but
wait.
it depends on
So
where you
so you
live.
talking about corporate America support We
You
Rule the
saying 40
World?
rap better than him, Tino, or am I tripping?
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say
No.
this.
What I'm saying, it depends on where you live. It's people that believe like 40 waters up there. You
Thank
know,
you.
like just like
Okay,
where are
okay.
you from, Kyrie?
Oakland. So
You
I'm
from
born and
Oakland?
Oakland.
raised.
Oh, okay, there you go. See,
Oh,
and
I'm in
they
Vallejo.
put
Atlanta now,
Got
though.
it.
I'm in Atlanta right
they
now.
put Mac Dre and all this like they up there, and they
Richie Rich.
world right. They up there in that category. For they brand of what they listen to. Nas and Bay, like it's a certain area of the Bay that love Nas. Like you got those hip hop crews that's out there, like Casual, the
Backpackers.
Hieroglyphics, those type of dudes, Saphir, and all those rappers like Souls of Mischief type rappers. They
Right.
out there
Yeah.
too.
Far Side and all them
But like
cats.
you start talking
Yeah.
about Too Short, like I would put Too Short over 40. And
Yep.
What?
I'm just
Yep. I
Yes,
would
yeah,
do
I'll
that
do.
too.
I'll do that
What?
too.
Y'all would
I'll
put
do
Too
that.
Short over E40?
Yes,
What?
I'll put two short
Yep.
over E40, bro.
Album number 16.
Oh my God.
Album number 10.
I can't believe I'm hearing this blasphemy on the 50th. It's crazy.
Boy, he rapped
50
for
years of hip
over
hop.
50. Rap,
But if
2.0
New
hold
York,
on.
if you from anything East Coast and you hear that, you're gonna be, man, turn that shit.
Oh,
what?
thank you. This
Or
has
Too
to drop
Short?
in the trunk. This
Yeah,
has no
about 40
808.
with it. This
No
is
trunk.
why Biggie, when he went out to the West Coast and he ran into E40, because he's like, man, dude, he was rating all the rappers.
He got
He
E40
rated them a 0. He rated E40 like the lowest on the low. So when he came to the Bay, like out to Cali, they rushed him. You know, they called E40 on the phone. Oh yeah, Sugar Free. Oh yeah, that's my guy. That's a pimp.
That's
right
a real
there.
pimp. That's the
Sugar Free.
That's the real pimp. I got some, that's my folks' favorite rapper. I can't believe you don't celebrate West Coast hip hop, bro. The Bay is so contributing to the 50 years.
Yeah, you know, you had Forte, you had Drew Down, you had
Richie Rich,
Loonies, Loonies,
Fat Five,
Loonies,
Spice One.
Spice One. Now Spice One is somebody I picked over 40.
You are tripping. Why would you pick?
Welcome to the ghetto.
Dog,
in
the major way is like, go back to
no, they not now. They can't. No, they not now. No. They good for their area and making music that bump and club and all that. So if you into shaking and all that, depends on what you like. And it seems like that's what Tyrese likes the most.
But listen to this, Kyrie. Let me tell you this.
What's up?
There's people out there that bump Nas. Ain't nobody out here bumping E40. What? Nah, I've been to everywhere in New York. Ain't nobody bumping no E40. I've been everywhere. I've been up there in Binghamton. I've been everywhere. Buffalo, all of that. Ain't nobody bumping no E40.
Y'all don't
like Conway, right? Ain't Conway from Buffalo?
Y'all don't like none of that pimp.
Huh?
Yeah. Conway from Buffalo? Yeah. Conway.
Yeah.
Shout out to Conway, man.
Yeah. I'm like this. Yo, listen. You can play a Nas song in the club, right? Like, Hate Me Now. The Hate Me Now, that should go off. Trust me, that should go off.
So if I play Tell Me When to Go, y'all not going to get hyped. If I play Tell Me When to Go.
No.
No, I'm not.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
I mean, I'll go, but
please tell me if I go down there to New York and I play Too Short.
I believe dude on the left.
My man Sally Sell and
Bro, if you come down to New York, I'll let you play that shit out of the stereo in my car.
Yo,
I'm telling you, niggas probably gonna shoot at us, bro.
I'm gonna get some plugs. The stereo system ain't been working for real.
I'm telling y'all.
How does New York feel about UGK? How they feel about UGK?
They don't care about UGK.
I mean, UGK, everybody love Pimp C.
I mean, they'll listen to it, but they don't really care too much about UGK.
Music like that.
Nah, they are a fan though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we do listen to certain rappers down south.
Y'all buying off the down south bars. I realized that a long time ago.
Wait, what?
Y'all be buying off the south for a long time.
Biased now. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, what?
New York some buying dudes.
In the world to get music played. If New York didn't like it, boy, it was not getting passed. That was it. They'd be like, what is this?
No.
They didn't like OutKast. They didn't like OutKast.
No, bro. Like, y'all, all right, wait a minute. Y'all don't like OutKast?
No, it was, listen, it was true. Listen, it was true.
See, that's what the game is missing. New York bias, because all this trash wouldn't have been passed out.
No. I'm glad it's not New York bias because y'all, I'm like, bro, if y'all so break, stop trying to sound like that.
I'm sorry, what?
They wouldn't even play OutKast like that. And then OutKast was hot. They was going when OutKast won the war and everything. Now New York radio only play Atlanta music.
Thank you. I'm like,
I'm like, half of y'all artists up
because
until this point.
to be honest, OutKast music wasn't all. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't all that.
OutKast like a real
Andre 3000 features. Andre 3000 features were way better than his actual songs. Like his features, his features was.
You got to go back and listen to them.
You got to listen to it, man. You got to
listen to all of them.
That first album is 5 mics.
Yep.
Fine.
I wouldn't give it 5.
The source gave it 5 mics, man.
Not give a woman out 5 mics.
The source.
And guess who didn't like it?
The source gave it 5 mics.
When the source gave it 5 mics, guess who didn't like it? Hating ass Prodigy. It's like, bro, he's a hater. I'm like, no, that dude was just a hater.
I'm gonna ask you, why do you think that coming out should not be 5 mics?
I mean, because it has some songs on there. Now throw your hands in it. I mean, they had every song on there. New York.
I just didn't feel like Andre. I don't feel like Andre could be himself other than being on features. I don't know why.
He has songs where he by himself. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. When he's on features, even the Kanye feature he did, that made the song 100,000 times better. Just him being there. But when he does his own solo songs, it doesn't hit like how it did. You know what I'm saying?
Like if you look at Pusha T, he's good for 16 bars, but he ain't trying to make a whole song or a whole album. He good for the 16 I need.
He'll make 10 songs. He'll make 10 songs, then go away for 4 years, and then come back with 10 more songs.
Like even Roses, by the OutKast and them. Like, I mean, I used to listen to that back in the day, like a couple times, but it just gets corny and stale after a while.
Who you playing?
That was not a hip hop. That was not a hip hop song. That was like a pop song.
Yeah, kinda. But you know what I'm saying? That's just how the vibes is with him. But when he does his features, even the features with Drake and everybody else, he be killing the song. I be like, damn, this nigga is like, I have him top 5 to me, top 5 all time to me.
You know what's crazy, yo? You know what's crazy? The Billboard had the best rap of all time. They ranked OutKast over Wu-Tang. I'm like, what? Like, come on now.
I think they just going off of Andre 3000. I'm gonna be honest.
Yo.
It's hard to judge Wu-Tang because they more.
They so deep. I'm like, there's like,
right.
They came together. It's a bunch of individuals that made a group called Wu-Tang. But they mostly think, like Raekwon and Ray and Ghost is their own thing. Meth is his own individual. Like they all individual. But when they come together and make a Wu-Tang album, it's normally great. But they didn't stay together doing that long. They made more individual. They went more with their solo thing. So it's like hard to try to to me the best Raekwon is the Cuban Link. So I'm like I love the Cuban Links album more than the first Wu-Tang album.
Cino, let me ask you. Let me ask you one thing. Now same example, right? Say that if Cappadonna was not in jail album, if Cappadonna was in the first Wu album, do you think that shit would have been more big high S if Cappadonna was in there?
I mean, it was already a monster. So Kappa would
it was
he just made it more. That's why Kappa I had to give you guys the truth medicine. Like, look, dog. You should thank some lucky stars. Because you don't any single out to go at.
I'm like this. In Brooklyn, it's summer in the 95 in Brooklyn, I was a teenager. I say, when I heard the Winter Wars, I'm like, who this nigga? Everybody, everybody's around my block like, who is this nigga? I'm like, this nigga off from that Winter Wars, He went off on that. I'm like, oh shit.
Never heard it. Nobody had ever heard him do that. That's why it was so crazy. Nobody ever heard him do that. We were sitting there listening to it, and he was getting off. Then you know when the song's supposed to end, it's supposed to come to the hook or end, and he kept going. He was all in there vibing, like, oh man. Then he was like, because it was always somebody who never heard it, came right in the room with us. And we sitting in there, and then his first time hearing it. And then when he hear dude going, like, dude still going, dog. He was like, yo, my man Double O, he came up and grabbed, he's like, yo, Double O, get Chewy. So Chewy came up, man. Chewy listening, like, man. Yeah, Chewy was like, yeah, that's that hit. Double O had to like, man, Double O got up like, yo, he's still going. Chewy, get up there.
Yo, he was Cino, man. I'm like, I was shocked, like, dude, dudes around my way was like, this dude is keep going. He just like tortured. Every line was scorching, That shit, the fire is like, he was pouring more gasoline into the fire, son. Every line he went in, son. I'm like, and after that, he got a deal. After that, like, he got a deal after that. He got a deal after that, son. Yeah, man. So it's like,
but he had beat everybody in Wu-Tang before that. Like, he had beat everybody in Wu-Tang, and like they call it a $150, where everybody just started. That's $150. So they was like, bet, let's go. So they started doing the $150. You can't mess with Cappadonna. Cappadonna was always the winner of the $150. They couldn't go like Don. He couldn't flow like that.
Yeah.
And everybody RZA was the only one that could like keep up with him, but he couldn't do what Donna do. Donna was a monster.
Yeah,
so
sometimes I listen to the first album. I still listen to the first album. And I'll say to myself, damn, I wish Kappa was not in jail. Just imagine he was doing a verse on the mystery chess boxing. I can imagine the words he was saying. He could say on that song. I'm like, man,
they got to punch already. Ray is you got to punch Ray because he's a big dude. So when he rap, he stops. So, but on the song, they punch it so much it sound even better because it sounds like he just flowing with none stop.
Yeah,
but it's just them punching. They punching it.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's what they rappers do nowadays. Like the way he's rapping, that's the way Lil Baby raps. Like if you hear a Lil Baby song, that's how it's pretty much recorded. Like punching.
He said he was the first solo out the group when they formed. No, Meth was first.
Yeah, I was
Meth was first. Second's Old Dirty. Third was Ray. Fourth was Genius. Fifth is fifth was Ghost. But I think if RZA, be honest with you, I want to know what was in those floppy disks, man. That flood happened, Just imagine that flood didn't happen. What could it hear in that floppy disk, man? That flood, man. You think they songs was hot, man?
Some of the songs were saved. A lot of them weren't destroyed. A lot of it was gone completely. But some of it was saved. Like some of the songs they were able to save, but they knew, like he knew where he got the beats from. Like Bring the Pain, like it's a different version on the album.
Yeah, man. So it's a
but
to me, I think
what we got was still the same. It's the same beat. So it was the same beat, the same tempo. It was more rugged, like a more rugged sound that Meth liked. Meth liked the one before it got destroyed on Bring
I got to talk about this. Like who did when Meth did All I Need? I know he did like 3 versions of that song. I know Puff produced one of the versions.
That's my favorite version, the one that I think Diddy did because I don't like the way Fizz did that little I don't like the way RZA did that version of that song. It doesn't sound right.
I love it.
It sounds so.
But who did the other?
It
But
takes
who
away
did
all the
the other
soul away
version?
from that song when you heard it.
It made a Grammy in New York. Trust me, New York love that version. They hate the Puffy version. Trust me.
Yeah, South love the Puffy version. That's
They
the one
made
you
the
get
video
cut off
with
of.
the RZA version.
Yo, I tell you what.
I'm
can
not
tell you
gonna
one
lie.
thing,
In the
yo.
club in Atlanta, that's not like we play the other version way.
Yeah,
Like, you never hear
That's
that
more commercialized, for
Yeah.
the radio. But for the video, the rugged New
yeah.
York, that RZA version, that was
That
good.
version better. Yeah, that version better.
Yeah.
I know, so trust me.
Method Man, after all these years, changed into a real bona fide actor, and now the body of health. After all the weed smoking I seen this nigga doing, lets you know.
And he's still smoking. Still smoking weed.
I don't even ask Method Man that question. He gonna answer that like a congressman. Don't ask him.
Yeah.
Shit done changed. He get money. He shit done changed. Don't ask him that now.
I could listen to the second album again. If you go back and listen to that second album, there's some joints on that, boy.
You talking about the Cal album?
Yeah, that's a Cal 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah, Judgment Day. Yeah.
Dangerous Brown.
But I always said Redman could like always out rap Method Man. Like we go in hip hop, like Method Man can never out rap Redman. If you go back to any song,
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that.
Memphis dope, but Redman was just a monster. That's just how it was. He got that jerk style. So his thing, so every song they did was more formulated to Redman style. Like Meth was like I love it. Like they vibe off each other real good. So the rhymes, like even Meth rhymes is dope and they on point. But he like making those songs with Redman probably more than he did with the Wu. Because that's his vibe. Like all that funny, jokey type stuff, goofy stuff. They love that. Like how high, like they was cool. They were like, they could have been real brothers in real life. The way them two like, boy, they was similar.
I remember they had the TV show out when I was a little kid.
Red got that Jersey style and his Jersey style, that rugged Jersey in his voice, man. And he was just lyrically a monster.
Redman best album is that Muddy Waters. If you want to listen to Redman, you never heard him on the panel, go listen to Muddy Waters. And when you go on
I heard
that Muddy Waters.
Let me ask you something. Do you think I expected that? Do you think expected that album not the one he brought out first, the one he lost in the floppy in the flood? Do you think if he would have came out in 94, 95, that shit would have been much better? I feel like when RZA be saying it,
RZA messed up, and Ghost's album shouldn't have came out when it came out. I understand what they did, and I understand why they did it. I understood why they did it, but it shouldn't have happened that way.
I feel like 50 Cent about Inspector Deck. He was too smart. Like the Jizza was too smart, so it was never.
No, Inspector Deck. Everybody was waiting on Deck album. Everybody like, oh, Deck next. So everybody knew Deck was coming after Genius. After the Genius, it was like Deck's coming. So when Ghost album came out, it was like, whoa, and that was because they signed a deal with Tommy Mottola. He gave him all that money. Sony. Yeah, Tommy Mottola sold that deal with Sony. So Michael Jackson was getting that money too. So this was because he get paid. He had that deal with Sony. So Michael Jackson was getting played. So they couldn't use.
What I'm trying to figure out is how in the world did Michael Jackson was able to pull that off?
Oh, because he owned half of Sony. He brought like so many.
Because they love Mike.
Publishing and like masters. He became
ATV catalog.
They love Mike.
That's exactly why.
Even though he looked dumb.
And that's exactly why they put the allegations out on him.
Man, you forgot that the whole country was hiding Mike.
Man, niggas was scared of Michael Jackson. He looked like a Korean woman. When I was
Man,
young, yeah.
like I told people was like, man,
Nah, ain't
why
nobody
would they
scared of
do
Mike.
something like that with Mike? I said because he was touching catalogs he had no business touching.
Yeah,
I hate the
RZA,
way
they
Mike presented
were
himself.
making
Like he
money.
always wanted to
Like
be
RZA
Peter Pan.
was making money hand over fist. So what they did was take that company that they had, the Razor Sharp label. They had another label, the Razor Sharp. That's where they signed Ghost to. So Ghost got a deal with Sony, and his deal was with them. So his deal was entirely different. So that was Raekwon's album, and Raekwon was signed to Loud Records. So it was featuring Ghostface. That's why, that's why his name was featuring the Ghostface Killer and all that on there. That's why his name ended up changing to just Ghostface because he was Ghostface Killer. Then he rebranded himself as Ghostface and did another deal. So that's a whole nother story. But this is why he didn't even have a deal. Ghost didn't have a deal yet. He did that. Only thing he was signed up as a Wu-Tang artist, but he didn't have a solo deal yet. So when he did, when he was on Ray album, and that's why Ghost killed that. Like that's the Ghostface coming out album, right? So Ghostface still signed off that. So when he went to Sony, he got his deal. He got everything signed for, everything was good. They wanted to get Ghost out right away. So Sony was pushing that. So this is going way beyond the RZA and saying, man, Deck should come first. Then we should come out with that. Now you got everybody pushing like, look, we need to get this out right now. You like, we just signed this guy. This guy got his album done already. Right? RZA had his album done. And then RZA is working with everybody else, but Deck got his, Ghost got his album done. We finna put it out. Sony like, I want this out right away. And it's basically another Raekwon, Ghost, and Iron Man came out. It was Raekwon, Ghost, and Donna again on the album. So it's like another Cuban Links album. So Loud Records is like, hey, wait a minute. Y'all
can't give me two the same album. Can't turn
I got y'all on y'all got my artists on y'all stuff and y'all didn't cut us in? Oh no.
But nowadays, I thank God for the internet because, like, if you look back at the Wu-Tang story or any of these hip hop musician stories, like back in the day, having to get their CDs pressed and copied, they were making more money. But I like the freedom that the internet provides to artists nowadays.
Yeah, but this is what happened. The Wu was growing too fast. They started expanding too fast and pushing each other aside. So like
there was too big.
Fully making too many albums. Like
they had too many people attached to that.
The Grave Diggers.
Shaheem. Yeah, the Grave Digger. Shaheen, the Rugged Child. Yeah, Shaheen, the Rugged Child. They had everybody. It was a monster, man. It was a monster.
I never knew he rapped, bro, until I got older. I was like, what? He was a rapper? I seen him in Too Deep. I didn't know he was a rapper.
Yeah, he was.
It was. I say it was that. I say it was like too many egos.
Yes, I think it's hard for the RZA. I can imagine that being madness, having to deal with like.
I remember that year that he that RZA started experimenting with the Grave Diggers, and he started experimenting with that like that dark style.
Yeah,
that dark sound.
Yeah, that dark sound, the Grave Diggers. Yeah, the first one.
That's when he had like the gold face and he had his afro out.
I love it because he had his own unique style.
He been doing that dark sound. He been doing that.
Intercourse was one of my favorite songs with Raekwon though.
Dog Man cared more about selling dope. that was his problem.
Yeah.
I got fun. ODB album. That shit was good. That shit was funny, son. That shit was good.
One?
ODB. The first one. Return to 36 Chambers. Yeah, that shit was good.
And I saw the Wu-Tang documentary They was like he got that food stamp card from his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
I don't know what
ODB,
RZA
yeah.
inspiration was
Yo,
for that
ODB
Bobby
was
Diddy
real,
shit.
but I
He
remember
got
when he
Yeah.
Bobby
was
Diddy
doing that
shit. I
interview with
hate that.
the food card with his food stamp card. That shit was
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
no.
I remember
The
that.
funniest part, it
I
was
brought a
him. The
t-shirt and
funniest
all for
part,
that Bobby Diddy shit.
it was him, Maya, Cannabis, and Prize. And it was MTV. They asked, what would you do if you give back the community? ODB said nothing.
Nothing.
He said
I mean,
nothing.
shit. He was on MTV taking them to the web, like the food stamp office. Like he was out of pocket. Like ODB was a real out of pocket nigga. Like he took them to show him, hey, bro, I'm getting food stamps and I'm a #1 artist out here, nigga. I'm getting food
Right.
stamps still. I'm like, for real, nigga, you gonna show them that you federally invest? Like you show them that you committing fraud. You gonna get MTV and commit the fraud.
Yeah, the government tried to come after him for that.
He know he was out of pocket for that. He was dead ass wrong. Oh, he gonna take them taxpayers' dollars that's used for grocery money and gonna go on MTV like, yeah, I
That dude
still
was
get
crazy.
mine.
ODB was just like X. They didn't give a fuck.
That man was crazy too. He's like nothing.
Basically, they don't
That's
care
why
about the
example kids don't put shit
parents,
up
as
their
long as
mother.
you know I'm real.
Oh no! I
People
remember
can fuck the fuck
who remembers the Grammy, son. When he got up
Oh,
there,
he
he
came
like,
on there like, I got this suit on,
I, I,
nigga.
I got this suit on because I thought we were gonna win. I just want to let y'all know Wu-Tang is for the children.
Lauren Hill was looking at him crazy, like, God damn it. Or was that Erica
Yo,
Badu?
that shit
Oh,
had me dying when he said that shit.
y'all, I'll take it back even further than that. I just thought about this. Who remembers the time that he almost blew himself up? They was on stage and he was standing next to the pyro, the thing that shoots the pyro. So he's standing up next to it. They had to grab him and pull him away from them.
Man, remember the time he broke out of jail to come to a show?
Yo, that nigga was wild,
Yo,
yo. Like, yo, this
But I tell you one thing. I tell you,
we would
but I
have if
tell you,
any other person
yo,
did, we'd been in trouble.
I tell you one thing. No matter what, them dudes can sell out a tour. Trust me, and trust me, I will be at that Nas and Wu-Tang concert on the Barclays Center at
But
September
that's
22nd.
the
I will
beauty
be
of
there.
y'all fan base. Cause I'm gonna tell you now, like
Yeah.
50 Cent ain't coming to Atlanta because he got booed. That's the reason why his
It's
victory lap tour ain't coming down here. So
You said to Atlanta?
yeah, 50 ain't coming to Atlanta because he got booed on Birthday Bash I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
No, he was in Atlanta. He went to
No, I think
Atlanta.
he was. He was.
Yeah, he already went to
Yo,
Atlanta.
When he went
remember
to
I said
Atlanta?
one thing, yo. Yeah, he went in Atlanta. Yeah, he did. But
Yeah, he was in
you
Atlanta.
see, I follow Inspector Deck on Instagram, right? He posted Wu-Tang was on tour. South America when they the crowds were jumping when they played ODB song. I Like It Raw. That crowd was jumping. I'm like the way they was. Oh my god! So they run the world. Like to me, that logo alone. That logo alone would sell anything, son. That logo would sell, bro. That logo is powerful, man.
That's why
You
RZA
got
owned that motherfucker.
the kids, you got your grandkids, kids that logo is even white people I see in New York
e-
wearing
e-
that
e-
shirt.
even with that, bro, I felt like Wu-Tang didn't go as far as it was supposed to go.
It should,
Like, there was too much
yeah,
ego, man.
it
Too
was too
much
much ego.
ego.
It's too much.
Yeah.
That shit was such a
Yeah, that's
powerful
usually what
movement.
happens
Even
to the
now, it's
youth.
still making waves. Like, even now,
Yeah,
like,
they too powerful, bro. It's like they could have
They
extended more,
immortalized.
but
it, it,
but the impact was, man, that shit was a stamp, The shit was like it was so fast. It was like, that's why like it was hard. Like Bad Boy and Wu-Tang was going at it and shit in New York radio, bro. That shit was going crazy in the New York radio, man. It was
You
going
know
crazy.
why? Cause them niggas was. I mean, RZA got a sound that's so gritty that you just can't help but like that. You gotta like that gritty ass
You
style
can't
on them
help it,
shit.
son.
That's why when I saw the Wu-Tang Saga, the scene where they were standing outside the Wu store, and I think it was Ghost's girl, his wife at the time. He came up
Yeah, they was playing. They was
playing
playing
Biggie,
Biggie.
playing Biggie. Oh, they was salty.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He said, "Yo, we up
He
next." Fuck
J Law was like,
that.
man, he said, I mess with y'all, but y'all too hard. Y'all too. We need to hit.
Like they was still 36 Chambers. They didn't put out another album. They like y'all got to put out some new stuff, man, because 36 Chambers is getting old.
Yeah, 50 Cent went to on the final lap tour. That was August 17th, Atlanta, Georgia.
August 17th?
Yeah, he went to Atlanta in August 17th.
Yeah, 50 ain't worried about y'all.
Man, 50 got booed off on Birthday Bash. I was there.
Bro, there's so many people from New York and shit down in Atlanta.
Yeah, I know.
He
I
makes
date
money
y'all
out
women.
there.
I date y'all women.
He makes money out there.
He got booed at.
He did get. Tell me. Oh, you can go look it up. It's
Okay,
the Birthday Bash.
boo him all you want. You still gotta buy the ticket to go boo him.
Where you got booed at? Which event called?
You still got
His birthday.
Know
I
that
think
music
He said the
is
birthday
playing
bash a
like
couple of years
50
ago.
can only play his hits.
Okay, Birthday Bash. Do
That's
not.
the
I was
only way
about
a
to say.
person's
I
gonna
don't know
pay.
about the final level because they was.
But what you not understanding is, bro, like 50 don't care. Like he really don't care what
I
anybody
always
thinks about
said,
him.
50 was only bullying because that was only because of Ja. He looked good, yo. He only
Nah,
could do that for
50
Ja.
50 really like that.
He would have turned out like, remember how Jeezy tried to do
Oh,
Gucci? That's how
50,
Gucci went. That's how 50 would have went out
50
the
has
same way.
been like that since
The
forever.
beginning. Yeah, the
Like I'm
beginning.
telling y'all, like what 50 Cent did was equivalent to what Jeezy was trying to do.
No, Jesus couldn't do.
Nah,
No.
Jeezy couldn't do that.
Jesus couldn't do that. No, sir. Jesus couldn't do that.
50 was the equivalent of what 50 was. That's it. 50 was that.
But I remember
50,
the fun. He was
50
bumping.
only got away with it
who was
because
Jeezy trying to
he
do
was
that
beefing
to?
with Ja and did it. If he would have beefed with a real one like Jeezy beefed
Nigga,
with
he
a
was
real one,
beefing
it
with
would never
Jada.
went like that. You
He
see
was
how
beefing with
But he
Nas.
was.
that's
But
how
He
the
was
thing
beefing with
was,
everybody, bro.
he was. But the thing was, he was beefing with
the
Ja.
one big
He was
beef that
beefing with
everybody
Murder Inc. And he was
Xerox
beefing
in
with the
is him and
Supreme
Ja.
Team.
Ja's the only one who really was like, nigga, I'm really at you.
No.
No,
Everybody else,
Jadakiss
I
was
can
on his
tell you.
ass too. What you talking about?
Fat Joe? You said Fat Joe?
No, he got
Jadakiss
Fat
was
Joe.
on his ass
Nah,
too.
he was.
Man, Jada and them was
That's
on
the
state
industry. He
property.
was
They had
beefing with
beef
the
with
Supreme
everybody,
Team.
state property and all
got
that,
Fat
bro.
Joe. That Elephant in the Sand mixtape. No, he got him.
See, Ja Rule was getting backed by the Supreme Team, and he was getting backed by, of course, Murder Inc. and stuff like that. So that's what 50 Cent
Bro,
was.
Nah, he was already
I
hot
thought
before
that
this nigga. It didn't
eventually.
ever
I
like
bro,
thought.
Ja Rule
50,
didn't diss
50 could have lost his
regardless.
life with that Jadakiss beef. 50 would have
Nah, I
could
don't
have
think that
lost his
was.
life.
That wasn't a real beef
Nah,
though. That
not
was
Nah, it
Jadakiss.
really
That wasn't
was.
a real beef.
no, it
That
wasn't.
He
It
was
was
just
a
mad. He
lyrical.
was
Bro,
That
on
was
I'm
some
I'm
drama.
I'm
lyrical.
from
That's not
Yonkers.
really like, oh
I'm
yeah, I
telling you,
got them
that
beef.
was a
It
real
was
beef.
Lyrical. That was
Well,
lyrical.
50 was when it
Even
comes to
Jada,
50 and Jada,
said that was no real beef.
even Styles P
Bro,
said that that
y'all
wasn't no
take
real
it how
beef.
y'all want to take it. But we on the
Nah, but
streets, we ain't taking that shit at all.
Your man from Yonkers said that
nah,
was no
but
real beef.
Styles P said that it wasn't even a real beef. The
Even
realest
Styles
beef
said,
that they
even
had
Jada and
was
Styles said
Public
that was not
Enemy.
no real beef. That was lyrical. That was a
State
lyrical
property, my
battle.
bad. State property.
That was
Yeah, they was
lyrical
more
battle.
that
battling
was
for
a real
state
beef.
property. That's what I know him for battling for in the street wise.
Bro,
I said,
I'm telling you, with the streets of young, like you could take it how you want to take it. Jadakiss can say whatever you want to say, but we know what was going on while we was here.
I don't know about that.
Man,
We
50
know what was
was
going on. He's saying
Right.
that's for y'all to publicly consume and all that
The
shit.
only
But
people that beef know is those two people. One of them said that was not no real beef. So
yeah,
they leave it.
that was music stuff, man.
you think so?
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
They
I
listen,
will.
think most
if
I
they
don't
saying
think
it like
Jada
that,
Okay.
like think about it. You
You
think
got to
50 was
talk that
one of
out
them
with
things.
Jada.
the
But
real
you
beef
gotta
with
think about
them
it.
was
50
state
really
property.
got on for dissing Ja. Like that was his claim to
Nah,
fame.
not really.
Nah,
Bruh, before he signed to Eminem, he was dissing Ja
he
with
got
the
on with How
video
to
Nah,
on
Rob.
not
He got
really.
on How to
Swing.
Rob. How to
Nah,
Rob.
he was already hot. He was
He
already
was
hot in
coming
the
way
street.
before that. Ja and them was
Yeah,
trying to
he had
stop
the
him.
mixtape. He had the mixtape. Yeah, they was trying to blackball him from like different
No, the
record
mixtape
labels
didn't
and
came out.
stuff.
The mixtape didn't came out yet. It was How to
He
Rob.
came out,
He
but
doing
he
How to
was
Rob.
only getting blackballed once they realized, hey, bruh, he a hater. This nigga he hanging out
Nah,
with all the grimy niggas. He
once he
just
got
robbed
shot, they
me.
started doing him dirty.
Yeah,
Man, he got
Right.
shot. because he hit Ja in the face. Like he hit Ja in the face.
No. 50 got shot over some other stuff. That ain't had nothing to do with no job.
That's different. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Nigga, Supreme said, "Stop dissing this Murder Inc. nigga. This is my money." And then when that nigga didn't stop, he got shot. Sound like it got something to do with Ja. Don't sound like that.
That ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's a whole different thing.
That's a whole. I mean, it sounds like something.
Nah, it was hood beef, bro.
Yeah, that was a whole different thing. We ain't gonna get through that yet.
Hood beef.
Bro, but look, if my man who backing me up, my big homie just got you shot 9 times, bro, and you was dissing me, I can claim that. Oh yeah, my big homie, we finally got you. They can claim that. And nowadays standards,
that's like he can claim he snatched your chain, which we all know that's a fact.
Yeah, he snatched your chain, but you got shot 9 times. I ain't take a bullet for it. You took 9 of them, not me. I took the wrong approach. These are wrong. That's not me. I would have took a totally different approach on 50. I would have been laughing at him. Oh, that nigga mad still.
Everything. I'm like, everything Ja has basically told you, like, has been a lie. First you tried to say he was hating on you. Lie. Right. Then you tried to say, oh well, when we stabbed him up, he snitched on us and got an order of protection, which was a lie.
They said he was in the hit. He said I was in the hit. The fact I was in the fight. Chris Gotti said that Ja wasn't dead.
They did a lot of lying.
They said Ja was.
That's why I be like, man,
Irv. They said Ja wasn't dead because Ja got crunches.
I'm like, man, that's why I be like, man, Irv is a liar. I believe his brother Chris, but Irv,
Chris was dead. They said Chris, Irv, and Blackchild. Ja wasn't there.
I mean, I thought Ja was there. Cause I thought Ja
had crunches. Talking. His brother Chris Gotti confirmed Ja wasn't there. He said he got crunches.
I mean, I thought his homie was on some crutches. And
Ja was the one who was on crutches.
No, Ja was on crutches.
It was a ski accident, jet ski accident.
Man, I don't believe nobody say
that's right. That's why I said. That's why when he did that MTV Cribs, I'm like, dog, that's not your house. You rented that house. Irv even said you rented that house, dog. That's not your house.
You know, everybody was doing that on MTV Cribs. Nigga, that shit was hella clean. You don't look like no nigga lived in there.
A lot of people was doing
in there, no food.
I remember
Redman was the only real one to show the real crib.
I remember Pimp My Ride. That shit was the funniest show on TV to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, I used to think
when they came out and said that was fake, I said, bro, I ain't surprised that it's fake.
Nigga, the shit that he was putting in niggas' cars, I was like, what the fuck?
And then they tried to blame Exhibit. He was like, dude, I wasn't fixing on them cars. People acting like I was fixing on the cars. He said, you only saw me twice in that show. Was when
yeah, Cino said they took them cars back, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. They took some of them cars back. They had fish tanks in them and shit. It's certain things you can't even have in your car.
One car blew. I know one of the cars blew up. The other car, somebody stole the rims off of it.
You knew that was gonna happen. You know where you live at, nigga. You know you liable. You know what shit go down.
It was so
a lot of them cars look retarded, son.
No, it was so
special. Ain't gonna lie.
Especially with Exhibit. Zip would be like
Exhibit was like
Exhibit. No, Zip would be like no, but like Zip, he'll be like, okay, since you like drawing, so he brought you a brand new drawing board, like that, like.
You could put it on the dashboard, nigga. You could just draw when you get in the red light, get some inspiration, keep drawing. Like, nah. Exhibit was been doing anything to get some money at that time, bro.
Yo, we used to watch some retarded shit, son. That shit was crazy.
I'm still mad that you said Nas. I'm still mad that you said E40 don't get no play in New York. Like, I still
E40 don't get no play in New York.
I'm still mad. Y'all don't like pimping, dog. Y'all don't like no pimping in New York.
No, I fuck with E40 though. I fuck with E40.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you not listen to E40 and realize he can?
No, because my thing is like, you know, I listen to a lot of hip hop, like from every region and stuff like that. Like, I mess with like Houston rap as well. I mess with New York rap.
Bro, what do you mean by play? Like, cause you sounded like we saying we don't listen, we don't know who he is or whatever. Like, we know who he is. We don't play that
No,
shit
I'm just saying
every
like
day,
his
all
song.
day.
No, of
Now I'm
You're
course,
talking
not
I
gonna
about
know
come
him.
down the
his.
block and hear
Oh,
nobody
okay.
slapping no
Oh no, no,
E40
no.
down your
People,
throat.
No,
yeah,
you will never, you will never hear that ever.
no, they don't play kind of like West Coast music in New York
That's what
like
I'm
that.
saying. Y'all don't like no beat. They don't like
Nah, we play West
808s.
Coast music. Stop lying to them.
He said no.
Not like that.
It, we play it here and there, but
Y'all play
you'll
Ice
never hear
Cube
no
and that's
E40.
it. They consider Ice Cube. I'm like, all his beats come from the East Coast, and this they like Ice Cube. That's the
I
only
Who
love
thing
the
they
like
East
like.
Ice
Coast
Cube?
music though.
You don't fuck. You fuck with Ice Cube. They don't tell me they don't fuck with Ice Cube in New York and tell me I'm lying.
He's decent, but
Yeah, they do.
he pretty much
No, I'm
like
not gonna say he's
E40.
decent. He's nice. He's nice. He's
Nah,
nice.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like
Like
the
getting
play
play
he
out here. I'm
gets.
like, he
Oh,
getting
the
It,
play out
play.
here in New
Oh,
York.
okay, okay. Yeah,
it's pretty much like E40. You don't really get that much play unless you older.
So you telling me you don't hear? You better check yourself on the radio occasionally at a barbecue.
Nah.
nah, they don't.
Today was a good
No,
day. None of that shit comes
you was
on
No,
messing
then.
with the
today
East
was a
Coast.
good day for sure.
Today was a good day. You hear that, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
No, Cube was messing with the East Coast. Yeah.
I'm saying like that nigga was living in the
When
East
he
Coast.
left, NWA, he went to the East Coast. He went to New York.
All the beats came from the East Coast niggas. The same niggas who made Public Enemy beats made his beats on American Most Wanted. So I'm
okay.
like,
Let me ask you: do you hear Nas on your radio?
ew, no.
You don't hear Nas in Cali at all?
No, I don't hear him in Cali. I don't hear him in Atlanta. None of that.
Oh, they don't play him in Atlanta either.
Hell no, you ain't
I
never
don't,
heard not nigga, please.
I don't
You're
believe that.
gonna hear 21 Savage and
I
Young
don't.
Thug.
No,
I
I
don't believe
believe
that.
that. Yeah, because they play the club bangers out there.
Yeah, they're not gonna play nothing that ain't finna thump, nigga. If it ain't gonna thump in this, if this trunk ain't rattling, my car ain't shaking, so you can hear what the fuck I'm listening, nobody's playing that in the South. That's why Memphis music is big. Like we love Juicy J, we love 3 6 Mafia in Atlanta. That shit go
Fuck
get
with
played.
you, yeah.
Gorilla get more play than Nas down here.
No.
Oh yeah, she's the New Order. Yeah, yeah.
You, you might be right. You might be right.
I'm saying, like niggas out here, niggas in the South, like this is
No,
good.
they
This is
play
booty
good.
shaking
Listen, they
city.
will
Like
play
that's what
Gucci
we
Man
known
and
for. We want
everything
something
now.
that's gonna make a girl shake her
Without
ass.
it.
And Nas ain't doing that.
Yeah, because Tony Yayo said that too. He was like, man, you're not probably the only person you would hear from probably in New York down south would have probably been Pop Smoke.
Yep. And that was the only
Yeah,
person that can make a girl dance. I'm like, them songs used to make
Right.
people dance. That's what
Nah,
they do
50
out
used to
here.
make them dance back in the day
Oh
too.
yeah, 50 Cent too. But I'm just saying like newer days. Like, yeah, but
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
50 Cent.
It
50 Cent is
it would have
worldwide.
been Pop. Yeah, Pop.
Yeah,
You know, be
50
honest with you, if Pop didn't pass away, I think Pop would have take over the rap game.
Oh
He
yeah,
was up
for
I
next.
sure.
don't. I
Nah,
mean,
I wouldn't
Yeah.
put it that far.
half the world hated that man before he died. He hit him up right
Who,
before he
Pop?
dies. Like All
You
Eyes
said
on Me
Pac
comes
or
out.
Pop?
Wait,
No, I
no,
said
I was
Pop,
saying Pop
Pop, Pop.
Smoke.
You said
Yeah,
Pop
Pop
Smoke,
Smoke.
bro.
Oh, he
Last
said Pop
song was
Smoke. I thought I was gonna
Yeah,
say
Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
last
Pop.
song
Man,
was
everybody was playing Tupac.
I mean, everybody played him, but half the world hated that man. The East Coast did not like that nigga for saying fuck that, fuck that. We riding West Coast. That nigga said fuck Biggie in this West Side. So you know what he was saying about the East Side.
But
Yeah, but half of the East Coast actually did fuck with him though.
they
Yeah,
fucked with
but
him.
it was
They
like you
they
got
messed
no,
with
so
but
Puff.
he
much
was
that
dissing
tension of
particular
that
person.
West
He was
Coast versus
dissing
East
particular
Coast.
person from the East
He
Coast.
kind of put a
But
real
the thing,
wedge on. He really split
Uh,
everybody in half. Like
yeah,
nigga,
yeah, everybody.
that's why
It's
he was.
either they was neutral or they hated him. That's it.
That's why a lot of people like like that's why he was cleaning up towards the end. He was making the One Nation album with the boot camp from Brooklyn and Smith the Weston and all the. He just
Mm-hmm.
was basically saying that he has problems with certain people out there, and that was it. So
But yo,
nigga, you know
you
that
realize
wasn't how
that
it was presented. You know, once he said fuck.
yo
Once he dropped him up, he kind of knew he fucked up. I don't know. Somewhere you could see it in that nigga face. In some of his interviews right before he died, he just looked like a nigga who just made a mistake.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, he said in Cali we hear Nas on the radio all the time.
In
I don't know
Cali,
what you
we
talking
hear
about, bro.
Boy, he listens to the old nigga radio station. You know they got an old folks channel just for y'all on the radio station.
Old folks channel. All right.
I swear to God, they do. They play all the songs y'all may want to hear.
You still ain't gonna hear E40 on that shit.
We don't make songs for old folks.
Could y'all just did this shit already?
You still ain't gonna hear E40 on that
You
shit.
gonna hear E40 on there. You just gotta be in the right region where they banging that shit. Where they want their trunk to be
yeah, in the ocean somewhere.
Man, New York ain't got no beat. That's all y'all known for is spitting lyrics. Y'all might as well do open mic.
No beats.
Word.
What you mean?
No, there's some beats in New York. That's
what y'all
what
niggas
talking
know?
about?
What beat y'all know in New York that make
banging.
like a Southern beat or a West Coast beat? Please tell me. I can name any West Coast beat that can make more girls dance than any East Coast beat.
That can make girls dance. That's all you thinking about?
Man, we talk. Those the ones who buying the records. If the record don't make them dance, don't make them shake.
What record? Yo,
it
there's
ain't
no
gonna
record
last.
seller. Everybody's streaming. Everybody's streaming. Ain't nobody buying records, man. Everybody's streaming.
First of all, them hoes is not buying. I mean, excuse me. Them, they not buying records either. You buying records. Niggas is buying records. Ain't no females out there going buying records.
Nah, females do buy records. Females
once in a while, they ain't. We the main consumers of that shit. For a fact.
Boy, we gonna play whatever. What song? Why would I not be playing Future over Nas in my car if I'm with my old lady? Like, what kind of like music? I look at hip hop like a social music. So when I'm around people, I'm like, bruh, Nas is really introspective, bro. I don't know why I would be playing him around in the group of people. Like,
nigga, that's not why you listen to music. You listen to music to vibe.
Yeah,
the hell
you
you talking about?
like, I listen to music. I look at hip hop like a social thing. Like, bro, we listen to hip hop. I damn near feel like that's more of a we call it like it's almost an invitation. Like, oh yeah.
All right, so if you so for shorty you was into opera, you would play that shit in your radio.
Ooh.
Yeah, all right. Then stop that corny shit you talking about, bro.
But I wouldn't request like she in the car and she play it. I ain't finna switch channel, but
I'm switching that shit off and kicking her out.
Nigga, you know damn well, bro. Hey, that Young Nudie song with 21, do you not play that song?
I played. Okay, so what?
All right, so you play that song, so you automatically understand the point of like you know the songs that's gonna make it. You know the hits, you know the club bangers, you know that song that everybody gonna be nodding their head like, oh, who that nigga over there? I hear that beat. That shit sound like a nigga.
Nah, I don't do it for that. I do it because I want to get into a certain vibe. Like when I'm driving, bro, I want to be just calm and relaxing in my vibe. Like when I'm doing 60 or 80 or whatever. Like I got my music for that. You feel me? Like
I definitely listen to real hip hop when I'm by myself for sure. Like but if I'm with
that's called headphone music. That's why I consider Nas like he's a headphone artist. Like, do not play that out loud.
No. Let me tell you a story. Me, when I was in Miami, like in where we in September, like at least last month in March, bro, I was playing Nas on a drop top, like KD3. I was playing King Disease 3 on the app.
What did they say? What was niggas looking at you at the red light in Miami playing?
I was blasting, I had my drop top. The drop top was down. I was playing it. It's a vibe. When you trust me, when you bump Nas down on the highway, you going like 60, 70 miles an hour. You
that's
play
like
that KD3, like Michael and Quincy song. Yeah, it's a vibe.
That's almost like playing gospel music out loud. Like,
no, it's not. Man. Gospel.
It's like
see, the problem is, I mean, see, the problem is you talking like you scared to be yourself, bro. That's the problem. You talking like you scared to be yourself.
No, I'm talking like, bro. I'm talking like, bro. I don't. If I'm playing something out loud, nigga, 9 times out of 10, it's somebody else gonna hear this. So I'm thinking like, well, I'm almost a DJ in my mind.
Yeah, like, you do sound like you care about what other people say.
This the vibe I want niggas to hear me when they looking at me because I know somebody's paying attention, whether you know it or not. Somebody's paying attention what you were just playing. Nigga may looked at you and just said,
but you do sound like you do care what other people think about what you listening to.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
I mean, music is based on judgment. I think we all should be conscious of what we playing. Like, nigga, I'm playing the song, but I ain't
Nah,
playing
nigga,
no.
I'm
I
playing
ain't
my
playing
song.
Sexy Red
That's
up in
it.
this bitch. I'm very musically conscious. Nigga, he ain't in there playing Sexy
I,
Red.
nah, I play songs that I could vibe with.
Oh, so you in there playing Sexy Red to catch your vibe? If you
Listen,
in there by
I
I
listen
don't
to
yourself,
even know. I don't
Currency as
even know
well
one
too.
Sexy Red song.
I listen to Currency as well too. Like he's a more of a vibe type of rapper as well too. So I
that's some
definitely
shit
go with
that I
that as
play
well.
in my headphones in the morning by myself. Like that is not meant to be played when I'm with the homies. Oh, I'm about to go scoop the homie. Nigga, we not finna play this. We finna
Nick,
play Los and Nutty. Shout
Nick,
out to my boy Peasy. We gonna play all them Detroit niggas because they took over the
nah,
underground.
my niggas be bumping, and we be bumping Benny the Butcher, all of that shit. We be bumping, nigga. I
That's the
don't know what you
only
talking.
nigga in New York can
Benny,
hang they
Benny.
hat on, yo. That's the only nigga y'all got that y'all can hang y'all hat on
So
right now. I
Benny the
swear.
Conway,
Butcher?
And Conway?
Yeah.
Conway.
That's it. We can't
Conway?
hang our head on Jada
Nah,
at all.
Man, Jada
he,
been.
he,
How long has Jada been
and
here? How long have
Fabulous?
y'all gonna
And
keep holding
Fabulous
on to
too?
that old
And
ass poet
Fabulous
before the
too?
break? When we be like, bro, that's not gonna
Nah.
make it no more.
Yo,
That's
how
like us
old you
saying
think
Ti.
Benny the Butcher is, bro?
That's like us saying Ti, bro. You gonna bring up Jada like that's like me
How
bringing
old you think Benny the Butcher is, bro?
man Benny the Butcher old as hell. He look like 2 Chainz age. I say about like 40.
No, he's not. No, he's in like late 30s.
He's in his late 30s.
Yeah, late
That
30s.
So
nigga
what you
about two
saying?
chains age. Yep. I was pretty right. That was an old nigga rapper.
So what you saying?
Come on.
Old people can't rap too, or what?
What
I
you
don't
mean?
get it.
Hip hop is
Yo, the
meant for the
I mean, it's real hip hop at the end of the
yo,
day.
if the proof is up, yo, the man dropped a sixth album on his birthday. He's 50 years old. He's still rapping like he's better than all these new cats. If the proof is the man is showing you he could do it. Like yo, whatever decade, whatever, what I could still out rap these young dudes. The man is showing you. His proof is
The
in the
the
pudding.
Well,
the,
who?
the reason he could do that is because the rap hasn't improved in a while now.
Thank you.
Wait,
Rap has
who?
not
Who?
improved.
No,
Nas,
who you talking about?
Nas.
Oh, Nas. Oh, yeah.
The proof
I
is in the
mean, the
pudding.
golden era is just like the best era,
I would just
in
say it
my
like
opinion. In my
this.
opinion,
It's
It's
not
like
like
even just the goal.
probably
it's
the
not
best
that
era
rap
in
has
hip hop, in
improved.
my opinion.
It's just the
But
masses
yeah,
don't
after
want to
that,
hear
it just started
only
getting.
wants to hear certain type of music.
Nah, I haven't seen the improvement at all. Even from the best artists, like even J. Cole. I like his music. I like his music, but all I'm hearing is just the same thing from him. Like there's really no
Well,
kind of something that really separates him to
the
make
masses
him
only
legendary to
want
me.
to hear a certain
Hold
type of
on, you
music.
you listen to Benny the Butcher. He definitely did his thing with Benny the Butcher, though. I can't even lie. That verse was hard.
Benny the Butcher does his thing, but I'm gonna be honest. He hasn't made any kind of new lane. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Pop Smoke was
Mhm.
kind of making a lane for himself,
Yeah, he
but he
was.
wasn't. He wasn't like lyrical as everybody wanted him to be.
Nah,
Benny,
he's not supposed to be lyrical. He's the type of rapper. He's the drill rapper. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But he was
he's
making
a
his
hype man. I get it. But what I'm saying
yeah.
is, Benny hasn't really made a lane. Like he just into the lane
He's
that
a
he's just
he's a
filling
drug
up. You know what I'm saying?
he's a drug rapper,
Yeah, but
hustler rapper.
see the thing about New
Storyteller
York.
too.
See, the thing about New York, we used to have artists that was versatile. Like we had Busta, we had
Mhm.
Nas, we had Jay, we had Biggie, we had like
That's
Kid and
the
Play. Yeah, we
like
had
we had
Kid and
so
Play.
much that
Yeah,
now
yeah,
everybody's just on the same wavelength. That's like
yeah.
it's the
because
same
Yo, we had
music.
like no, but yo, we had Kid and Play. We had Rakim. We had KRS One. We had L Cool J, Cool G Rap, MC Light, Queen
because you
Latifah.
got you got to
Yeah, it
realize,
was
man. Like
what.
they're not looking
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. They're not looking for talent. They're looking for media hype. Who brings in the
Yeah,
most
I
numbers?
understand that.
That's all they
Yeah,
care
Yeah,
I
about.
get that.
Who's
I
more
understand
famous?
that. I
I
understand
get
that.
it. But what
They
I'm
don't
saying
got
is even
talent.
from the artists that claim that they want to do something else, it's like the same to me. Like
And
Yeah, it's the
everybody
same
was like,
thing.
well, how can Nikki get on, but this person can't get on? I said because she not only has the talent, she has the look that they were looking for.
no,
Right.
she has the mouth that they wanted to put on something.
because it's a bunch of rappers. It's a bunch of female rappers out there that can rap, but they don't have the look.
Bro. They be on that casting couch.
But the
That's
thing
all it
is,
is.
man, like they always look for that one look, which is like the little Kim trend, basically. Like that's the only thing that women go
If
for.
you don't look like that, then you're not gonna get signed.
Yeah, you're not gonna get signed. That's kind of sad.
I mean, they only let one person make it, and look how long it lasted. They let Young M.A. make it, and look how long she lasted. She only lasted one song.
She wasn't gonna last too long. She's a dyke.
Yo, that's young. That's young. Yo. So you tell me that Lil Kim fucked the whole game for all female rappers?
I can't say she messed up the game, but she made her own lane, and then like the industry just like took it and ran with it.
Yeah, no, yo, it was no more like
it was no more like women empowerment or anything like that, or like we are queens.
Right. That's why I said, bro. Everybody want to say, "Oh man," I said, bro. I believe as much as y'all people love Lil Kim, I said, I believe he fucked the industry up. because look at the rappers, look at the female rappers now.
Yeah, they all strippers basically, you know. But it's just like that Lauryn Hill thing that got out. That was done.
I mean, she set the trend.
Lauryn Hill was the Lauryn Hill was the last hope.
I gotta give Foxy Brown as well. Her and Foxy Brown.
Her and Foxy Brown.
Yeah, that tough talk, that female tough talk. Yeah. Lil Kim and Foxy Brown messed up they messed up the game for empower females.
I said, bro, they had plenty of rappers. And everybody like, oh man, you know, Lil Kim. I was like, dog. They had plenty of and this is me being a Southern bias
too. It was over.
This is me being a Southern bias, but I always felt like I'm like Foxy and Kim were cool, but I'm like me and X will bite their head off.
Yep.
Yo, but I ain't gonna front, but you know, certain rappers can make one massive like Lauryn Hill. Do you think top her first album? No, she can't top that, son. It's hard to top that.
Right.
Album. It's a masterpiece.
She would have topped it, but she just gave up. She just basically was like, I'm done. I'm through.
I don't think she could have.
Nah, the thing was a lot. She had some writers as well too. I can't even front, but
that album was immaculate.
Yeah.
What they did, like a couple months after that, they was like, "Okay, Lauren, we finna get ready to do the second album," and then she was like, "I quit."
Yeah. There's a lot of situations.
Yeah, it was no. They did tell her that, like, yo, the following year you're gonna do it. Like, yo, I just made you tell me bring another album 99. Like, let this marinate. Like, let this sit. Like, let it, blossom.
Because at the time, the reason why, because at the time, labels was putting out. I know the Rough Riders, they was putting out albums. DMX did 2 albums in 1 year.
Yep, and then now that's the problem. If you wait, your era is gonna be gone. Like, it's gonna be on to the next. That's the problem too.
I know,
You wait too long.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna front. When X came out before the album, I'm like, okay. But when his album dropped, once he dropped that single, that first video, Get At Me Dog, the tunnel, it was a rap.
DMX had an era for sure.
X was ahead of his time.
Yeah, it was him, and I know a lot of people don't, he's not cool anymore, but Ja Rule, he definitely did his thing as well too.
Nah, he did. Ja Rule did.
Nobody said. I just said like he just screwed himself up.
Yep.
Nah, I don't think he screwed himself up. I think 50 screwed him. After that little beef, nobody wanted to hear from Ja no more. Be honest.
It was 50, and then it was Eminem as well too.
When you can make your enemy like your record, and y'all are beefing, Y'all, the beef is at its highest point. When you can make your enemy say, "Man, I don't like this dude. I don't like this nigga," but that in the club is banging, dog. I can't front. I can't lie.
Dr. Dre got behind him and Eminem got behind him. And he got that umbrella. It was over. That's all 50 Cent needed.
In
He
the
needed
club,
just
it's
had that one push.
dog, you gotta understand. It's like, dog. I'm like, for him to even say that, it's like, dang.
Yo, DMX came out. Shiny suits was over. Puffy like, yo, y'all not rocking no more shiny suits? Nope. Everybody rocking Timbs, baggy jeans, like the dog chains.
Yeah.
That's why the lock said, yo. That's why.
I remember when that G Unit album hit, bro.
It's like you can say that it's like that, but that didn't affect Puff. Now it may affect some people around him, but that didn't affect him because he's like, okay, this is the way the music business going. Okay, I'm gonna just do some other stuff.
Yeah, in fact, who?
He said it
didn't affect Puff.
Coffee?
Yeah, everybody know, oh, the shiny suit era was over, like, but that didn't affect Puff though. It was like, okay, music changes. I guess I'm gonna move on.
Because he took everybody's publishing. Of course, it didn't affect him.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Every time I see Puff, I feel like he high all the time. Like, I don't think he paid attention to nothing.
Oh.
That wasn't going to affect him because he had everybody's publishing at that time. That's when he was getting all the publishing.
That nigga smile at everything, son. He smile at a bird. Like, this nigga was happy all the time. Like, I don't think he worried about nothing.
You was like, dog.
You heard that new Puff album?
Huh?
Y'all heard that new Puff album? Off the Grid album?
Nah.
The new one he came out?
That nigga should retire.
No, it's good. No, he's done. I think he's done after this.
He always says he's done, and then he comes back. But
I got front.
I heard
his first album was good, but I got front. That Last Train to Paris album he did, that shit was good.
With from Puff?
With the Dirty Money, the two girls when he was with.
Yeah.
The Last Train in Paris album, that's good. That album was good.
I gotta hear it. Man, I don't really fuck with Puff like that.
I don't mess with Puff either.
Like Puffy too sweet for me. I don't like
what did Puff do to y'all? Like what did he do?
Nah, Puffy too sweet for me. He too many rumors, too many weird ass activities.
I'm like, no.
He was trying to get up on Fabulous and all that shit.
What haven't we heard about Puffy? Like, we heard all those things.
When he gets drunk, the fruity comes out.
Who don't know that?
I like
you don't know that.
I can't vibe with that shit. That's why I'm like, I don't really listen to his music. I don't even want to hear about the son. Like, he be going crazy, man. He in that vibes.
What?
That's what. He's from Puffy from Yonkers. He from Mount Vernon.
Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. He not from Yonkers. He from Vernon. Vernon.
Like dog. He's from Mount Vernon. He's not from Yonkers.
Definitely from Yonkers. Yonkers is a totally different area. If you ever been out to Vernon, that shit look like kind of like down south. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's like the houses is kind of old, like abandoned and shit. Like that ass. But they gentrified the north part of Mount Vernon though. Like that shit coming alive. But south part, that shit look horrible.
From Utah. I don't know where that from.
He from Harlem. No, he not. He from
I was like, dog.
Puffy from Harlem.
They're like,
Puffy from
Harlem. Like what they say. It's just like when people will say, "Oh, Buster, he from Brooklyn." And then you got some people say, "No, he ain't from Brooklyn. He from Long Island."
Well, like how it's the same thing as
He
Prodigy.
was
He said
born in
y'all from
Harlem. He was
Queensbridge.
born in Harlem, but he
Yeah,
moved to
he's like,
Brooklyn.
yeah.
I'm like, no, he not from Queensbridge. He from Left Rack.
Bro,
Yeah,
bro,
I
in
don't
New
know
York,
why they hating on Prodigy, man. They do like they
in New
be like
York, you got a like a 3 year.
The way Cino be telling these stories, it's like, no, Prodigy was just like a big hater. Like, he
right.
hated everything.
Oh wait, are you talking about Cino?
Yo, I'm
What
like
video?
he hated when OutKast got 5 mics. He hated these like he just hated on them like
Why was
dog.
Cino?
These
Why was
dudes
Cino hate
got
on
5 mics
I was
because they
talking about
on the
Nori.
face
I was talking about Nori. Like Nori be like, oh man, Prodigy really wasn't from Queensbridge, but he got affiliated with Havoc, so we accepted him and stuff. I'm like, man, I don't know what Prodigy did to Nori.
But I ain't gonna front. But if you listen to Prodigy back
Prodigy
then,
almost shot him.
listen, yeah.
Oh,
But if you listen to Prodigy back then, like his lyrics, not the one like in the mainstream, but the one in the underground, bruh.
Stop it,
He was
Cino.
right up there with.
Ain't nobody got
He
no
was
buck
up there.
50 on their face in Yonkers.
this man
Stop it.
Cino wildin'.
Man.
What part of New York? What part of New York you talking about? Talking about everybody got buck 50 on their face. I'm like, who?
Nah,
Nah, but I ain't gonna front y'all. My
Yonkers ain't
favorite,
way worse than nothing. What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna front y'all. My favorite Mobb Deep album is Hell on Earth. That's my favorite Mobb Deep
That's probably their best album, honestly.
album. Hell
Hello.
on Earth? Yeah.
Tried to
Hell on Earth.
I'm like, yeah, they ruined they
Two.
ruined they when they came out with. I'm like, dog, y'all come out with these love ballads and it just, oh my god.
Nah, I miss those times though. I ain't gonna lie, cause right now it's like you can't even really have like barbecues or shit no more. Like how well at least in New York, like how we used to like block parties and shit. Like that shit don't hit the same, bro. Like a whole bunch of
Beanie Man.
He said
Beanie
Prodigy.
Man. Buju Banton.
I heard about the
Beanie
Prodigy.
Man. Buju Banton. Super Cat. Man, I was in Brooklyn, boy. I was young. They used to play Beanie Man, Buju Banton, Super Cat, Patra. Oh my
Sean
gosh,
Paul,
man. It was hell yeah, man. No, in the 90s. Oh my
Elephant Man.
gosh, it was
Yeah, I already know.
hell yeah, still, man. Trust me, man. Block parties back then, boy. It was a block. It was a party. It was a party.
For
You know what
real.
I mean?
But
It was a
nowadays
party.
they don't even have block parties that much nowadays. Like it's crazy to me.
Nah, they don't. I mean,
Like
so
we
it's
we
like,
used to have one like we used to have like three every week something. Like
every
we used
week.
to have
You go, you go. Like your block have a party. The next block, the other block will have this. Yeah, hell yeah, it was a jam, son. It was a jam, like barbecue, like you get with dudes bring out the grill for that jerk chicken. Oh my god, that's the best jerk chicken,
What?
bro. Niggas,
you talking
that jerk chicken
you
was
talking about the
bomb.
coochie Cena? We gave her $1.50 for the panini. That's what you talking about?
Come on now. We all know about Envy. Envy
Nah, I know what he talking about though.
Come on, man.
Y'all
We all
could be
know.
dirty, so like they
Man, we
they
all
be
know.
fucking your bitches. I ain't gonna lie, niggas be doing niggas dirty at
Come
that.
on now. We all know Envy's not about that life,
Yeah.
No, Envy
Dog.
probably ran his mouth. That's probably why.
He light
That's
skinned. He light skinned.
Envy
Everybody
got
like, man, Envy said this as well. I'm like, first of all, bro, we already know Envy ain't built like that.
I'm still trying to. I still don't understand what that beef is with him and Tyrese. So what's
Me
that
either,
I
about?
man.
don't know either.
I mean, I don't want to know, son. Yeah, and
Where
plus
did
he
that
said he
shit
was so
even come
pissed off.
from? That shit was weird.
No, dude was when Tyrese was going through something.
Yeah.
Cry baby Envy.
Something about him saving his life.
I'm be honest, bro. I don't even care enough because every time I hear Tyrese, he crying about something.
Crybaby. Well, Crybaby. Both of them was crying. Both crybabies was
Yo,
crying
Coca-Cola
about,
commercial. Tyrese.
Yeah, they was
Coca-Cola
both
back in
crying
the bus.
about
Coca-Cola.
Envy was crying about Tyrese simping the message to his wife.
And this nigga Tyrese always crying. Man. I don't like that shit.
Well, my thing was, okay, why would your wife reply to that?
I don't even care.
Nah, Cino, no, it's the wrong thing. I heard his wife had about 50 in Jamaica, Queens. I heard that story right there. In Jamaica, Queens.
The Yonkers girls gave her $1.50 in the club.
I'm just saying.
Now, and that's why I was like, wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
Not only that, like, dog, I'm starting to believe, like, bro. At first, I was kind of like, dog, I don't believe, Ribby would do something like that. But now, I'm like, yeah, she slept with that nigga. She did that shit.
Yeah. She did that shit.
Because at first, I was like, nah, man. I'm like, nah, she wouldn't do that. No. Remy wouldn't do that. But now I'm like, yeah, yeah, she slept with that nigga.
I don't know. That's how I feel. I feel okay. Why would your wife reply to Tyrese?
That Coca-Cola, man, put a Coke in a smile, baby.
He wants to defend him. Why are you defending? My thing is, why are you defending the wife that you cheated on? It don't make no sense.
I was like, you cheated. You cheated on her all the time. The one time she cheated on you, you hurt.
Yo, listen, it's like that. Guys would cheat on their females, but when the female cheat on the guys,
especially when it's with somebody they know. Oh
no.
They hurt.
Mother, if you gonna cheat on your wife for Erica Mena, it's time to stop.
Yeah,
bruh.
Listen, she can't keep
passed around.
If you gonna cheat with somebody that's gonna keep their mouth closed, Erica Mena is not known for that. She gonna talk.
Man, bruh, that girl has been passed around more times than a wet blunt.
Right, and I'm still shocked that Safari nutty.
Wow. Safari.
Nah, he didn't get a purchase though. This man got 2 kids.
That was Safari messed up at getting her pregnant.
He got 2 kids.
Why would you defend your wife? Why would you defend a person that you cheated on?
Right. Now she's trying to get child support.
That make you look like a sucker. That make you still look like a sucker, dog.
Right.
Beige rage, right?
You a sucker, dog. That dude's a sucker.
Envy his light skin. He can't help it.
Envious.
Envy his light skin. He can't help it.
Beige
even when he tried not to, he'd be like, even when he tried not to, he'd be like, damn, I really don't want to, but I got to.
Does anybody still watch The Breakfast Club? I don't even watch them.
Hell no.
No, I don't, but it depends who's the guest. It depends who's the guest.
I'm like, if it wasn't for just Larry, that show would be done.
Yo, the last
Man,
episode.
You know damn well them damn Yonker people got razor blades, man.
No. Yeah,
but Steve, I don't know, man.
Yeah, the last episode.
DJ Envy, his girl got chopped up in the doggone nightclub. Them chicks is from Yonkers. Like them chicks, it might have been they from Yonkers. Them chicks. Yeah, she had.
Okay, because I was about to. So who was running their mouth? Because it had to have been DJ.
Oh, she was in there all bougie. thinking she was tough. And you know, they better not say nothing to me. Shoot. Came in there on that wavy light-skinned girl shit. And they said, okay, time to slice and dice. Competition's paying the price.
Right. That's why I heard Envy are meant to be together.
I think this before Envy, or why she was dating him, and like they were dating at the time, but he ain't do nothing about it.
Cause he's scared.
I gotta get your opinion on this. What the hell is going on with Remy and Papoose? What the heck? What?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They had a rap battle and they said that Remy smashed other dude. I forgot his name. Buck.
Yeah, one of the rappers battle.
Ain't that Papoose punched in the face in the room when he heard about Remy talking to him? That was
she was at the battle too. I'm like, what are you
Papoose
doing?
knocked dude out. That's the dude that they said that Remy smashed.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, and then she was recently with them.
She's getting paid, you know, like that's
what I said. Because at first I was like,
you said she's getting paid
out there.
She's promoting the event.
Yeah, the battles.
Okay.
Battle event. I forgot the name of it. The name of that joint. She got her own battle.
Lady just come out and say that like that. I was like, bruh, I believe she slept that bitch. I'm sorry. I believe she did it.
Yeah, cause it's too many rumors. At first they said Papoose knocked dude out in the room when he looked through her phone. Now they should have it to the battle.
That's real. Papoose ain't no punk.
I ain't even see Papoose there.
No, he didn't go because it would have been probably a problem.
Right, that's what I was like. I ain't even see him there.
Yeah, but
So that's why he
was there.
But if he was there allegedly, he ain't no punk.
You'd have to see you do it outside. It would have been
Papoose ain't no punk. Papoose will pull up on you. Ask Max B.
I won't be surprised if Papoose come out with a diss. I would listen to that.
Ask Max B.
Oh, Raspberry.
Well, I asked Uncle Murder, and he said,
No, Uncle Murder, different situation.
I asked Uncle Murder, and he said that boy ain't about that.
Trey.
Nah, but Uncle Murder is a different situation, man.
Yeah, Uncle Murder is a beast, man.
Ask Uncle Murder who shot you.
Listen to all his mixtape and all. That's a real East New York.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this again. Trey. Hey, Trey, ask Uncle Murder about who shot you.
That's right.
He probably know who shot him, but he ain't gonna tell me.
That's really
I'm gonna shoot you in the face and shoot your baby mom.
No, but that's a different situation. But I love Papoose though. I mean, I respect that.
Nah, man, both of them great, man. Both of them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it's sad that Papoose career couldn't go up there because Jay-Z hating us.
Yeah.
That was you.
He should know better. He should know.
Punch him in the face, man. Now, what would you go say? My man said, "What if he punched K-Slay?"
Yeah, that was him.
Cam was like,
"No, I don't think he said. I think he said something like, what if you?" He like, what if he told Cameron because Cameron was cool with K-Slay. He's like, "How would you like to get over there and start beating the hell out of K-Slay?"
Yeah, but that was different. That was between Jay and K-Slay.
Yeah, he played that Ethan.
Yeah. I tell you what.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about
I remember a certain individual came out.
One.
They would have never did that. They would have had somebody.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. I tell you what.
I remember when who was this?
Yo, I tell you what.
Somebody put hands on K-Slay, that would have been key for a lot of people up there. And I think they knew better.
Oh no. K-Slay was too connected.
Cam either.
That's why a lot of rappers just going to K. People that are outside of New York, they would go to K Slade because K Slade had the connection.
He was playing their shit.
Right.
Warning. The drama album. Warning. See, it's a sign. It's like this, yo. I remember
had 110.
Flex had to team up with him because he was killing everything.
That's why when I hear Flex talking, I'm like, dog. First of all, you sit up here talking about you was the one. First of all, the nigga that was giving the South a chance was that nigga Cap, Big Cap.
Cap.
Yeah, well, that's how he got on. I'm just saying that's how Flex, because he ain't had no records like that. Flex ain't on the streets like that. So the only way he was gonna get on is he saw that he had all the heaters. Everybody was giving him all that heat, including he was always competing with Clue. So he was like, "Oh, I need this heat right here. This is what I need. This guy got the heat. I need him." So that was the only reason he went back and got K Slade. Then he gave him a job at Hot 97. He was like, "Look, I'm getting you a job." We need that heat over here because Clue was killing it. Clue was killing the game.
Yep. Clue does a storm.
Yeah, because he had the mixtape.
That's why Charlamagne always say drop one of Clue's bombs because Clue was the first one with the bomb.
Right. But Fun Flex, you would make it seem like he was the one with the bomb.
Yo, it's really Flex with them bombs. Don't be disrespect your mate,
Yo, Cypher Sounds.
They used to drive me.
What are you mad at? Me or yourself?
I remember the day the video dropped the hip dish and Tupac. I said, bruh, why the hell did you do that?
No, they used to drive me
crazy. Everybody can come up here.
They used to drive me crazy. I'm like, yo, if he dropped that bomb one more time.
Man, it's really the music video seeing Flex on it. I'm like, dude, just don't be in the video. Just be on just bend tables or some shit in the video. That he just be standing there.
Yeah, they gave him a TV show.
No, but I'm gonna tell you one thing.
His first.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Y'all ain't gonna tell you one thing. Funk Max Effects, his 60 Minute Funk Volume 1, Volume 2 was good.
Yeah, that one fire.
It was. Yeah,
I still love for that Jay-Z.
The volume, it was good.
That beat, Jay-Z was freestyling on shit.
Yo, so which one was better, Volume 1 or Volume 2? I think Volume.
I like the one that had the Jay-Z song on there. That's the one I listened to.
Oh, you mean the Volume 2?
Volume 2?
Yeah, Volume 2. Volume 2 was good. Yeah, I got fun. He had some. He had little Kim spitting. Nas was spitting. Who else was spitting? James
I like that
tunnel.
That tunnel that he made too.
He had Boot Camp Click. Each of them switching. Was rapping. I'm like, he had, man.
Man. That's when he was hot.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna step out for a second. Y'all got this. Y'all in the back chat, so I'm gonna just keep that going. We just gonna end the live stream, and because we